definitely going to go towards the wall. We're going to get a wall splat, yeah. Plus 4.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, Super Kuma immediately just...
If you're not ready for it, you know, you need to be ready to actually get here.
Yep, 100%.
And sometimes when you push out these bars, you push out these things, and it actually goes even high, something that goes over. So, you know, you have to be ready to actually get here. 100%.
Tackle seems to have let the pressure off just a little bit, but it seems to be working for his foot back here. He is in the lead.
So I love it that Taco is so rare that it's just easy to actually spin the ball and he's ready to punish.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Transition to the infinite stage now.
Okay, definitely going to spin the ball. That's what he said. Come back with a big jump in like that. Okay, bar standing two. This is going to get something started. I have the bar, now spin. Yep. Okay, bar right three.
Oh, the XDP, exactly what you were talking about, Bubsy. That let off some of the pressure. It's all to play for 15 seconds left on the clock, and it's gone!
Oh, no.
Way! What? Okay, final round here. Super Kuma needs one more round to knock Take down into the loser's bracket. Take, you have got to be feeling that, man. That stings.
Definitely. That's me. I have my hands on my head and everything else feels back. Okay, you get the full 3. Okay, nice. Goes to the master. That's 2. That is a big weapon. Huge damage.
Look at that bottom right of your screen, that flashing blue.
I don't want to look there. I don't want to look at that bottom right.
Okay. He's looking to pull the trigger.
Gonna get a punish.
Okay, here we go.
Big punish there.
No. Okay,
plus frames.
No way is he about to bring this back again. No way.
Okay, so in that situation, he went for the 1 and 3. Everything is so fluff, but Tommy said, you know what, I'm going to challenge it. Sometimes you just need to disrespect. You need to know when to disrespect frames. And right there, Tommy, able to interrupt there. That kept him in.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what happens when you gamble and it pays off. You won the jackpot.
Go 6 that time. But this is very risky because if Super Kuma kept that frame tight, that would have been it.
Yep, that would have been it. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the final game between these two. Man, this is crazy. This match coming out right now. Okay. Favorite stage. A lot of damage.
50% off that mobile.
Yep.
That is minus 15 from both, but from that kind of range of it.
Wow, really good spacing there from Take. He's taking his time, he's using his backdash effectively, as you can see it there.
Definitely a very precise one for surgical.
I like it. Get the scalpel out on the way forward.
Oh, that's going to be a huge punch down forward. That is more punishable.
I absolutely love how Taco's doing this. He's just taking away all of Kuma's offensive options by just waiting it out. Knowing that he has to push the risk here, and 1 round away from Take going forward. Super Kuma needs, this is it. He needs to dig deep, feel everything that he's worked for over the last year, and is this about to be the start that burns the meter to get the launch? Already out of the world. Hell sweep. Liu Kang somewhere just made a noise. Okay, what's their age? Ooh, into nothing. Great punish.
Needs to be very quick because Bob doesn't have rage. Rage flag is available.
He just burned the meter. He's got nothing left. That might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Take knocks Super Akuma into the loser's bracket, and he looks disheveled right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I said, the boy, when I did look at Super Akuma's pool, he was so cool. The amount of skills that were in his pool, There's so many names. Richard was in there.
But definitely not over. So this is the idea of the double elimination tournament. You lose one of the matches in the winner's bracket, you go down into the loser bracket. So there still is a chance. You might see Super Akuma
in that kind of situation, it was just more of a decision. Like he had done, I don't know, like a down forward 1, 2, and then he would, be celebrating, one of those things. But right now we got Invested versus Dark from Paris, the DFP, and it is 1-1 on the score here. Wow, man, there are just games upon games right now, man. This tournament is stacked. I was actually speaking at you and saying, this is one of my personal things. I feel like Dark from Paris is probably one of the most technical players. He breaks down the game. He's such a strong character, but sometimes his Tekken 10 is not all about that.
Yeah, sometimes. Absolutely. There's players that just play just off the whim, and the whole you're only minus if you think you're minus, sort of.
That will definitely lock that down. He's one of those ones that will lock you down and play, really that nullify a lot of your options. But my nullifying options, he gets more there with standing 2, and this is going to go to a wall.
Yeah,
it does. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've said this so many times. It doesn't matter the angle, direction. His combos are always so consistent.
Yeah.
It's one of the strengths of this character.
Absolutely.
And we have Dark from Paris to respond.
Circling that presence.
All the way around to the back. And this is going to be very unfortunate. Dark from Paris. And it's actually very fortunate to get out of there. And that's one of the things that changed about Steve. The downfall is no longer home. They can be set. And he will step there. Plus range. Get one more big punish.
Over the wall here now.
Yeah, uses.
Dog has one more round now. That was it. That was the last of his rage, but he blocked. Here we go. Looking close. 23 seconds.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
That could have been a strike. Right. Okay, there's the match mode and into the side step down 4-1. No problem to him whatsoever. Invested.
It was very unfortunate that he did have the big win. That could have been something, and I know Dark from Paris probably kicking himself.
Yeah, okay. Who we got here?
Gosh, so this match is
this movie set back.
So this is actually one of the unfortunate things that actually Luffy has been staying with Steph. Like he came over to Europe before and was actually staying with him. What's one of the odds that everyone in the you two are going to actually meet? I'm sure they played a lot offline.
Yep, definitely. I mean, they're training partners now. Luffy is so fun to watch though. Okay, already starting off with a big combo. Semi Black, known as one of the top players in Europe here. Kind of hitting that consistency now in the tournament. Kind of showing the that. But let's see.
Okay, nice down one just to stop any of that cancel. Down 4.
Really good intro here.
This is a punch parry. Does have range, but Luffy does have a really healthy landing here. He's just going to go for the down ones. He's going to keep it as simple as possible. Talking about it, just overextended. He's not going to come back to bite him. Down 1, like I said, that's all he's going to do at the end of that round is down 1. Such a good move, a good round ender from Paul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, he's trying to step there. The way you kind of want to step Miguel is left.
Yeah. I mean, certain exceptions.
Yeah. He has to make it off, probably.
Oh no, what?
But that was weird. I know. And that's going to be this is going to be, yes, he gets the real back with the shredders, and that is definitely going to be right. This is one thing about Luffy, is his optimization in those kind of situations. He could have just gone for the wall combo there, we're on kills, but this time he was able to backdash, get the shredders to make sure that he did get around there, but 2 rounds up.
Looking really, really good. Slowing it down. I like this idea now from the set.
Back 1-2. And on the close, 1+2, 1 plus range.
Oh, all the way around. Here we go. Semi Black once more, and he is ready to get back on his feet.
That's one of the characteristics of Semi Black. He won't actually, he remains patient. He really has a life everything. He really remains patient. He believes that, you know, I'm going to get this opportunity. He really utilizes the time, but he has to use the time now. When he gets the time, you have no more time. That's one of the things that I'm going back to that Semi Black. Even though he's seen, you know, he's that Semi. There's 15 seconds left. He needs to press the button. Utilizes all of those 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, he utilizes all of them. You know, I believe that he's going to get that opportunity. He doesn't so much here. Sometimes it's good. Yeah, and sometimes it's good.
Exactly. Maybe looking absolutely ripped up today, man. As I saw him walking in, I was like, I respect that. Good job, man. He looks good. But here we go. We're going to the infinite stage.
But I think that does confirm that something like literally kind of, we just saw the reaction, but I didn't know, but it kind of, just looking from the how the background, how he did the stuff, I'm guessing that something that did actually overcome Kaiser, which Kaiser actually beat him in the 10v10 up floor, so I'm sure that he's back home happy to get that victory.
Okay, here we go. Luffy so fast off the draw here. Remember, 3 rounds straight in the last one here.
Looking strikes out at Luffy. Okay. Down just to easily the pressure. We don't want to deal with any of that. After that, just challenging it. Sometimes you have to disrespect the phrase and just challenge it. Just trying to steal your turn back there.
Yeah. Okay, nice. There we go.
Very good whip punish there. And like I said, all you're going to see is down 1 at the end of this round.
Yeah, he doesn't need anything else. No.
Have to pull it out, down 1. Yeah. Okay, go to the down 4. Okay, maybe. I got a bit too cocky. A bit too confident.
That's 4 rounds straight now for Luffy. Semi is not looking 100% right now against his new kind of training partner, but a drop and a combo might give him an opportunity to get back into this game. Nice with funny.
That was perfect there for Semi Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get stuck there. Can't test Luffy.
Yeah, he got too confident there. I think he got a combo
big there.
Okay. Semi staying down.
Nice. I guess Semi Black stepping there.
Nah,
I don't think that's the way. This is probably thought it was I'm trying to think what the girls, maybe he tried to break 1+2. I'm not sure what the girls tried is, but probably thought it was a 1+2 thrower.
Yeah, that's 5 rounds straight now for Luffy. Semi Black is against the ropes right now. He has to do a full sweep if he wants to stay in the winner's bracket. So.
Yes, you're right. He just has to do a full sweep there. So solid, so strong. And has the last lead as well. And has the full stage to play with.
Yeah, absolutely. This was Semi Black stage pick as well. And Luffy is really just playing like clean decking. Might be your last lifeline there, Mr. Semi Black.
Like I said before, Semi, even though he has 20 seconds, he's going to utilize all of these seconds. He's not actually going to go in. He's going to be very patient still.
Yeah.
But there comes a point where you really do have to go in. That's so nice. I have the last lead now.
Oh no. That's a Paul on rage in front of you right there. First time he's been on rage. No, he gets him with the down 4. That should be it, ladies and gentlemen. Luffy just clearing it. Semi is not happy.
That's dominant goal sometimes. I respect it that you're confident that people have the time, but it comes with something where you have to push the button.
See, the Superman punch worked. He jumped out of the
last lead, yeah.
And then Luffy just knew exactly what he wanted to do, but check this out. We got Goonie versus Shadow 20Z.
This must be very deep in the bracket, because Goonie was on the other side. So this may actually be the semi-finals of that pool.
Whoa, alright.
So it would be, yeah.
Oh man, we're getting deep into this right now.
Okay. So the winner of this, I'm sure, well, we will work out here.
Yeah, massive stuff.
This is going to be a massive game. If you're not familiar with Goody, one of the strongest Jack players, I'm talking globally, after Anakin, you definitely look for Goody is definitely up there.
Yeah, no, really solid player. I changed the name to G for a while, so I don't know
It's a secret tech.
that's it.
I've done that on Steam. I play on Steam. No one knows my team. But you have to change it so that people don't know.
Of course, absolutely. With Shadow taking round one there, but really made him work for every bit of life that he had there.
Down forward one. I'm sure Billy has a lot of, I'm sure Europe anyway in general, I feel has a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Really good gas to play against and stuff, but wow,
Moving my Shadow showing that he has the knowledge there, but nice low parry from Billy. Fight out that wall.
Ooh, man, this stare down.
Yes, just being very patient. Down with someone very patient. Trying to fish with that down forward too. Trying to catch Shadow time. Shadow is not biting.
Yeah, I mean, just remember, like, he is a good friend of Anakin's as well.
Yes, he's going to be very familiar. I feel like both these players are familiar in each other's character. Yeah, everyone, I think everyone's familiar with Jax. Jax is such a legacy character. He's been around for 8. He hasn't really changed as much in gameplay.
One of the confirmed characters as well for Tekken 8. We saw him in the trailer at the Game Awards. Got new stuff.
Okay, goes to the back two, wants to cross range, tries to lock Shadow down in that corner.
That's a really solid way of getting out of that stance. Doesn't need anything else to say, stop doing that in my face.
Nice, low parry now. This is going to do huge damage. He does have the range damage available.
No, okay.
Roll forward one.
Lightly. Blue stop. That's dangerous.
But he still be careful. Okay, slow down. I just want to get to know you, Bobby Valentino.
Yes!
That's not what I'm talking about. That is definitely the Bobby Valentino. Slow down. I just want to get to know you.
That's so good. Look at this! What?
Big bet there for Philly.
Huge bet right there. Oh, and this is as well.
Guaranteed. What's the next up here? 4-4-3. Yes, I respect it. Making it be that Shadow is just going to stay down. No, he didn't want to have anything with that of the Benny, but great read there for Philly to please Shadow was going to stay on the ground.
Okay. That was a very quick round there. 2 rounds for Goody. I mean, Shadow was up 2 rounds.
Yeah, just like that actually, yeah. It was really very quick. Okay, 4-4-1+2. Here we go.
Mahone. Okay. Shoulder, no. Going for the punch.
Back 2. Bang. Didn't tech that back. Down back 1-1 would have been guaranteed he did tech. Down back 1 again. Goody, like I said, one event. Can't sleep on. Like I said, behind Anakin, I really rate him as one of the best Jacks. And
he's a premier, definitely. But what was the change there? Between round 2 and round 3. I mean, that was all Shadow for the first 2 rounds. Then out of nowhere, Goody just opened the gates. Came out swinging, started pushing a lot more buttons, getting a little bit more into Shadow's plate, not giving him the time to kind of transition into those stances.
Razor up. You know, always downstairs, Razor. Yeah. That's it, right? That's it. Okay, I don't want James Chen. Is this gonna kill him? Wow. Now, I'll just a bit on move rate. Yeah, now I mean the scaling kind of changes as soon as you hit a wall or break a wall. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude. Shadow for 0 and 2 right now. That's not expected. Wow. Whoa. Press the button. Let's take Oh wow, underneath! Yes, that is the amazing properties of that tiny little hitbox right there. Shadow on the board. Nice. Do it again. I dare you to do it again, though. When you press the jack, you have that option to, you have to like make a big risk with the force. And Shadow is sometimes, you know, pressing on to when you want to. You're like, no, I don't want this press anymore. I need to do option. And I think, like, right now, going underneath the force too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, get the punish. Softball, looking for something bigger here. Shadow, still relentless pressure. Not letting anybody get anything started. About 30 seconds on the board turn does not become a factor just yet. Okay, got on the seat. Boom! Take the legs out here and put you in the ground. 2 on the round. Bars. One round of weight. On his board. It's got to have it stay around it. Nice up below. To the back one first. A little bit of frustration in the sort of individual body language here now. Both players, but look at this. A lot of damage here. But Trinity made a comeback from this stage with him to get the money. Oh, he tried it as well. He blocked it. He said, okay, yeah, no, sure, we can do this. Tried to block it again. Or tried to punish the first low. And did not happen. What's next? Shadow. No way. We come back? Coming? I feel like he ran up, put the brakes on, made the gap. This is one thing I want to see a lot more players do. I make the up. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he hit the line. Yeah, I thought he was going to hold the brakes there, but, actually finish it all the way. Down back one pressure. try to catch him ducking, you know, using the duck to kind of downward to him. Shadow. That's more. Looks big on Oki here. Shadow, next to him, off the Oki leg rather than. I was expecting because Jack is such a big money target. They're going to do off the step out anyway, off the conference. They're going to get the punish forward to. Average rate. Don't want to get down forward to him. Situation. Down forward to him out there. He's going to fish for it again down forward one to him. In that situation, he's taking it down forward to that one. Yeah. Harley kind of making a big combo starter here. I huge amount of range. One of Jack's like moves to attack that kind of mid-range. Yeah. Here we go. Got a one round away. I like the pressure, half kind of trying to start really trying to really turn this around. Yeah, moving a lot more money. Three more enemies moving around, changing stance. Even if it gets blocked, man, I'm gonna try it. Uh-oh. Last chance now for Rooney. Last chance. Trying to still wait. This is pressurized. Like I said before, Jack. When you pressurize in the open chance, I really get these rules, and I feel like, you know, when you use the position, it's probably maybe a little bit too much there, and try to actually top off this. I actually really trying to do it. That's really good. I mean, you know, we're talking about absolutely. I mean, definitely. If you start doubting yourself, it could make your opponent doubt themselves. Maybe this is like that. Here is no too blatantly like, so I want to do the thing where you go, I don't want to pay this mirror, like, I'm not comfortable. Many players don't actually like playing the mirror. Unfortunately, is that I believe mixed up. No, I would actually, because I mean, Kira always gets that place as well. So maybe this is like a proper mental game. Okay, no fear of the big boy combo stuff, nothing is. That's back.
وإذا كم تاسر سبسكرايب करे अबू तब पता लगी जितने लाइन दिवली का TWT day one दावर तो वही कहता है कि ऐसे लेना दो ही नहीं था
Really off the ground, ladies and gentlemen.
केड़ा लिखा है इनका तो पढ़न नहीं आता लेकिन
केड़ा
दूसरा कौन है केड़ा यो पागल तेरे को पता नहीं है
You look at her feet, I don't know, it's obvious now, but I never really thought to look at the difference of what comes out. Yeah, absolutely. So are you talking about the difference
oh my बंदे बैठने में
or not just the bracket in general, like you see different feet.
सारे कटी बाड़ी वाले सारे कटी
It's not a serious talk. I don't see obvious now thinking back, but I just never thought back.
केड़ा ले गएगा
Yeah. Hey, I know that this.
वो बोला निकालो
Oh, Kira was good. Yeah. None of the things
ग्राफिक्स अच्छी है
केड़ा जीता है
ग्राफिक्स बेकार है
short break.
अच्छा 10 minutes नहीं
लेकिन लोगों की कौन है
अबे किधर गया यार वो बोल रहा है यार नहीं खेलना दे रहा वो ये बाहर कर दूं गली में आ
ये
रहा
क्या लिखा हुआ है टेकन लोगों की के प्रो तो लिखा वो तो लिखा वो पर
अबे कस्टमाइज है यार
देख विधि Day one live
उधर चले जा शिव रेस्टोरेंट की सुविधा बनी हुई है 100 रुपए में क्या साउंड आता है
ये 22 क्यों लिखा हुआ है यार
22 को फाइनल है ना
अच्छा टूर्नामेंट 2000 पॉइंट सही 2023 के वर्ल्ड में हुआ था वो जो रीजनल हुआ
कोरोना की वजह से थोड़ा लेट हुआ है ना बीच में कितना लागा हुआ है अभी तो देख
ओ भाई सिर्फ जो तनु बदल को यो सब्सक्राइबर बढ़ा उसको यो वॉच बढ़ा तनु बोली भाई मेरा दिमाग काम कर रहा है वो तो पूरी 3 ही करेंगे ना वो तो बड़ा बाबा आ गया
कल अपडेट दे दे ठीक है बोला अभी ये क्या किया अरे मेरे को मावा दिला दे कोसली के दवाई खोला होगा हमारे बच्चे आके मावा खा रहे हैं
तेरे को मैंने कितनी बार बोला इसको जेब में डाल ये देख नहीं तेरे को मैंने कितनी बार बोला इसको जेब में डाल
कितनी बार ये जेब से निकालने लग गया
ना कभी वहां छोड़ा
आधा खाया हुआ और है ना करो जो ऊपर से पिंडे मोड़ निकाली जो नीचे पिंडे उसको काट दिया दिखाएंगे ना कहीं से है बेटे
मुझे क्या लगता है हमारे अलावा किसी और ने नहीं बोला आधी दुनिया ने बोला हराना के नन की मर्जी है भाई मुझे क्या लगता है लोग आज भी अब्दुल्ला के आगे नहीं रोते हराना बोलता मैं क्या करूँ हटा दूँ उसको ट्रेनिंग से
ऐसे किए वो तो मुझे
मेरी बात सुन वो जो आदिक भट्ट ने बोले कि हराना ने कौन सी मौजूदगी लगाई है कि जब भी ना 1+2 में 10 माइनस है और अगर आप कमांड निकालो तो आप काउंटर हो जाओ
10 रिकवरी होगा ना 10 रिकवरी
यार तो सीधा सीधा सेव कर देना हम लोग अटैक ही नहीं कर रहे ये बहुत बड़ा बग हो जाता है
झगड़ा वरना मार रहा है रिकवरी ये पकड़ नहीं रहे जैसे पकड़ेंगे वो काउंटर कर देगा
अगर इस पर रिकवरी नहीं होती ना ये दिन तो हम इसके जान से भी नहीं होते फिर भी दंड हो जाता एक ही कमांड बार बार तुम जैसी कोई हरकत करोगे
झगड़ा मार रहे होते रिकवरी बड़ी होनी चाहिए
इतने बड़े टूर्नामेंट में सारे
हो रहा है भाई हो रहा है
तीसरी कमांड में 14 की रिकवरी होनी चाहिए
अरे पैकेज की बैठ पर बोलो साइडों की बैठ पर बोलो क्या इसका स्थान जैसे मार्डक का नहीं है अनब्लॉकेबल जो बेड़ी आती है अनब्लॉकेड हो जाता है बैठा होना चाहिए अगर गांड बढ़िया अगले बंदे की मार तेरा की रिकवरी में रहती है मार के दिखाओ लगता ही है तेरा की रिकवरी में टुकड़ी के गली में
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, I'm not bumping. I am not Nate, joined by the wonderful, fantastic Mark Man. How you feeling today, bro? I'm feeling amazing.
कमेंट जो करते हैं ना वो भी कुछ हम लोग को बात है यार बड़ी बात है एक मेरे को मार्च में अच्छा लगा और दूसरा पाकिस्तान के मेरे भाई ने उसके साथ तस्वीरें भी ली थी
मुकाबला कौन सी जगह में खड़ा हुआ रैंक 2 है
You gotta remember, the Rock is the World Cup player. He qualified for the World Cup in 2018 by winning the LCQ. So this is familiar when he's going up against the foreign champion and champion. So Korea versus Pakistan right now.
हमें सनी की जगह पर मैं वो तो उसको जाना चाहिए था यार वो हमारा नहीं है उसको जाना चाहिए था यार
And again, to be in the top 24. Yep.
Hits the mouth into the splat as well, maximum damage. Working with a 7-0 golden leg. That's got to be really good. If you get perfect,
दो भी तो सेव है ना यही है जो बाला इशारा
that's where you are. Oh, you look to blow. Right now, blow now. Has to make a hold. He's running on a double. Swings it off. Get the full trick up there, but goal back to the wall now. I noticed that he started mixing up his strategy as well. It was really good to kind of play out, but against Alba, how do you adjust? Oh, what they're talking about, the back foot does not connect, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe able to put the nerves in, 2 rounds down, and he is the KO. Starting it off. Okay, here we go, big launch. That's a thank you to see, even the punches are going to be pretty much first. Yeah. As he has him at the ball, in a good position, you know, I know they're all.
मोबाइल में देखो यार जाके मोबाइल में देख ईमेल की बंद कर कंप्यूटर ऐसे बंद करो चलो अपने मोबाइल बाहर करो एलसीडी बंद करेगा वहां पे भी डिस्प्ले नहीं है हमारी ऐसी काली
Stopping it right here, one standing one.
अरे ये ना मैं तुमको मैं बता रहा हूं इंडियन है
इंडिया का नहीं है
तुम आ जा ना
अबे इंडिया का नहीं है असल में वहां का भारत का
6 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have to do something big.
oh yeah
We're all staying alive here. This is sick. Let's go. Okay, big can.
मैं जिसको बोल रहा हूं वो हार क्यों रहा है कटलान जीतेगा भाई भले आ गया टेकन छोड़ दूंगा अगर
Look out there.
पुशअप दे रहे हैं सही है वो नहीं है सही है
combo. I'll be honest. We're combo.
Running out the advantage at the wall here, lacking just the four.
Oh, trying to go for the 5 seconds on four. Man, LCQ tag is going to be delighted. And whoa.
Yo, somebody's not going to get in up there.
What? Come on, guys.
So much fun. Both almost stood up.
That was insane. Imagine being last chance qualifier position to use it against one of the #1 players, or one of the best players in America. I'm locked. That's what I'm feeling right now. Crazy stuff. TVP. Madman. All the way around.
The ball over here. Back that four, you can hit the wall here too. You're not going to kill. One thing you can do it all.
Yep, that's all he needs.
Slippery.
Like a seal. All right.
With a strong jab, you can instant walk that four. Eagle goes down. That was your side.
And if you start to shine, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Anybody that is watching so much, being on our weekend, whether you're watching WWE or you're watching the around the year, there's NorCal Southbound, Tuki users, everybody is really right now. MYK, Ward, Aaron, shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for everyone tuning in on the second.
Just looking at that, the matches that are coming up with that. Okay, nice job, bro. Out of the air. Here we go. Shoot off. I'm so nervous now. I'm on egg watching this game.
Somebody did the song.
Yeah.
Follow him when he throws it for goal. Try to catch him, no, follow him. Gotta look at
Over the top. Dog day.
what's the next one? No, let's go, Shadow.
On the board here. He's going to stay number one shenanigans. Lead on start off round. Okay. Nice. Flipper over. All right.
Shadow with the light lead, though. Bottom section.
Top with the load. Oh, this match is making on easy. Let's go.
Trying to do
Hell sweet.
why are you have such a special?
You always see a I don't like the gold pants.
Pull it off here, Shadow with the lead. But there's time wasted.
You're doing bad. This is great. Let's go.
Burning from each other as he continues to play. Able to hold profile everything.
Yeah, he's already low hit on his head, which goes down to the standing. You know what, he's been hitting on that. He's going counter hit.
And now, that's the healthiest one he can do it.
One more. Do it again. Oh,
Roger, the angle DDP right now. Looking to send Shadow into the losing bracket. Into the Shadow realm.
balance. Oh, it's already. DDP's feeling good.
Doesn't have to be like here, but you cannot count out Shadow. Shadow has the hardest champion. Oh my God, he had a big chance there. Follow him here. Shadow looking to tie it up here. Wants to take it to a final.
Slow,
Trying to do a lot of damage though. Goes to the unsealed last team. I like it. Just once again.
Hell sweep the last pick. 20 seconds on the clock. The BLE goal. And look at that, we're going to the final. This game is big. This tournament is insane. Look how close these games have been. Put the brakes on here with the gas, catapult. All I need is a big power punch. And to come out sooner or later. You look right again, but this time the low from Shadow. Shadow with the light lead. He's going to have to be careful right now. Shadow looking to open him up. He has so much success with that. But he has to be careful. He has to be careful. Yo, the seats are coming out. I feel it. There's so much feeling. Oh, good job! He's right. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. He ain't no bottle yet, Shadow 20Z is downstairs. Of all the moves, he pulled out the rolling slide into the ring. Shadow out. Moving on, and we have another player next up against Pokemon. Guys, the production slowed down a bit, guys. Let them cut their breath. Outside the ring, they walk. We have a lot of them. I'm just trying to keep other steps down. We are winning the win. We're getting forced to do this. Trying to have towards our top team later on. Oh my God! No, silence entry to the rear. Oh, he got it. Oh no, he's not over. Which one? You don't need that round.
यार भाई जेबिंग का मतलब ये पाकिस्तान में भाई जब्बार लोगों ने सही से वोट चाहता है तो अब जाके आ रही है समझ में नहीं आती साइड में निकलते लेकिन हमारे पाकिस्तान में रेडियो में ऐसी आ रहे हैं भाई ये बंदा नहीं है नहीं
could have got alarmed there. All right. One delay, we can get the full watch combo.
हाँ ये तो पी ले यार छोड़ दे चल तो हमारी तरह खेल लो
Okay, 2-2. I was not expecting that. One is part around here. Game number one. That's the best for the rest of the set. Very important. Oh, Connor, Johnson and down 4-3, but there's a ball combo. Doesn't matter. He's looking closely down here. It looks like they're half scored. I got it. 3-2 on the round count there. Maru almost in.
सारे टीम अब यही चलने को आप
I don't think that's because Fergus came with it there. You gotta respect it at Fergus and came over with a couple of the other boys from Ireland versus USA. Yep. This is like a couple of box here now. We thought Ireland, we thought USA, and we thought it on screen as well. This is crazy because both these players qualified for the TWT finals. Both of them having to go through the LCQ if they wanted to actually get on tonight. A lot of conversation with Fergus over the board and stuff, and yeah, he's kind of wants it so bad. He wants to conquer his place. He needs to kind of take it to his place. Do it. The one on the court, Shadow. That's Shadow. Number 1 city, we talked about it before. Frame of players is going on. But let's see, Fergus is off again. First up 1-0 with Shadow. Bottom with the big pocket. The ball here. He hit the wall. See what he does. Nice. Good fight. Got to keep him there. He does have the starboard as well. Yep. Okay. Wow. Which one? Shadow on point here. I think he should play Claudio in a bit. I think he would have been going for Claudio back in the day. That's beautiful. He's on his hair. He's coming hot off that win against Jose. I'm gonna check the challenge. Give me a second. This is crazy. We need some updates here. I'm gonna look right now. So if I stream, then I'm reading something on my computer. Maybe the Blazing Moon thing. Alright, we're going to GMX and play. Very, very close fought match. That last one. Here we go. Right to Chicken Mari. When did you ever retire? I love it. He's trying it. Oh, he's actually doing the test trick. No way. Okay. The yoke was so good up here. Oh, whip punish was so good there too. Yep, absolutely. Now we'll see Oliver and try to get the bounce once more. Yep. Good get out of my face. Good short. Ooh, he caught him. Hey, Maru, man, I'm telling you. That's good. He had a chance in the last game. Reggie ended up making that big comeback. Alright, big combo all over there. That guarantees 4-4. Here comes Chicken Martin with his shoulders again on a big block and a big punish. Here comes Reggie. If he gets the wall here, it might be lights out. Oh man, that carry is crazy. His shoulders is put back into the wall, but the low of the court are coming out. Rank 2, 1 round. Oh, match 4, and Ranky takes it. We're all the way back up. Big combo. Sorry, the stuff was dropped in at the edge. Fights are up there with the shoulder. Think about it with the raw shoulder. That hurt. Step back into it. I like it. Nice. Oh, even the lows. You gave us come back. I'm looking at the results of the stages. He's starting to change. Really? Yeah. Well, I'll summarize it as we go through this. You pay attention to that. I'm looking at my feet. What is going on? So, from Group A, just so we update everything. Tasha made it out on the winner side, okay? And on the loser side, Super Cool. So A Ricky's out. Yeah. That's great. So Group B, yeah. On the winner side is Easy as we saw, right? And Shadow and Fergus, the winner of that match, made it out. So, right. Shadow made it out on the loser side. So the law was from Germany. Wow. So Tetsu sent him to the losers bracket, and now on the losers bracket side, we're going to see the law. The law is ranked to. Oh my God! Is that a runback earlier? Is that on the winner side? Oh right. Okay.
सेटअप देखो तो कितने लगे हुए हैं मेरे पहले देखो एक से 4 लगे हुए हैं 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
So many like bodies everywhere. So Group D on the winner side. On the winner side. Reckless from Japan. And on the loser side, it's Coconut over top. Right? The Coconut made it on the side of Group D. I mean, no surprise really on the names of the loser side. There's so many players that winner side of Group E, we have Chanel over in the losing, and then on the loser side of that bracket, it was
इतना बड़ा जो खर्चा किया इसका ऑनलाइन किया तो मैंने फायदा किया
alright, so that loser side there. And again, this is
ऑनलाइन हमारे पाकिस्तान में नेट वही
alright, so Group F,
ये कितना बड़ा
Mihawk made it out. On the winner side. And Judging made it out on the loser side.
अगर किसी ने दे दी उसकी मेहरबानी
There's so many, they're killing them, it's crazy, right? And again, this is like hard to catch all of it too. Of course, that's it, made it out.
मेरा बताइए हमारे 2-3 लड़के हैं बड़े बेचोद हैं इन मामलों में ये अभी जो खेल रहे हैं ना फ्रेंडली इसलिए कभी किसी से हैंडल नहीं मांगा ना टूर्नामेंट होता है ना ये किसी से पैसे ले लेते हैं मतलब हारे ऐसी तो वो अलग बात है हाँ मेरे साथ भी यही करता था अल्लाह की कसम होता टास्क पूरा साल तेरे को नहीं बोलेंगे मेरे को सैड में इसका बेनिफिट मिल रहा है मेरे से ये फायदा उठाते थे इन्होंने सेंटर में भी सारे मिलकर इसका पार्ट किया मेरा प्लेयर बंद करवा चारों ने मिलकर मेरे को 2 प्लेयर से मना कर दिया नहीं देंगे हालांकि मेरा सेंटर है मेरी मशीन है 2 प्लेयर नहीं कैसे यूज करना विनर चल रहा आ गया तो आ गया ना मैं वो खेले से गाँव में गया रिकॉर्डिंग
Yeah, the law earlier played this run back is a big one. But the law actually just beat him earlier, right? Sure. Oh, wait, Mike, the follow-up here? One more, he can do it? Oh, yeah, someone is cheeky down the court. I like it. Yeah. Never heard of it, but here we go. Big line. Yeah, drop on the top one. Mike beats the Garrity, 4-4-3. Catches him with the down 4-3. Series there. Great to be able to tie it up on rounds. Of course, we are in the Vermilion between this series. Now they bounced to the huge back one. I'm saying that elbow forward. Counter hit. What a gamble. Pays off. Looking for the other wall.
खल्ले
Does
मार
not find it.
फिर वेट करेगा
What? That must have been a mistake. He was going for the lunch punch there. Had to. Just like to. He ain't gonna risk that, right? Oh man, jet upper just out the neutral. Don't whip in my face. I can't believe that. Yes! And 4-4-4, but he hit 4-4. Yeah. That's the point I'm focused on. He's so in control right now. Balak is feeling himself. Get hit by the blue stuff. Not that he wasn't there. So he put the brakes on and he goes, don't play. What happened? That was guaranteed. Oh no. Not very good. Come back. No way. Right to short is.
गाना बड़ी है मैंने के लड़ाई
Series of heart attacks there. He might switch. There's a one character that he is synonymous with. Okay? He's definitely gonna switch. Wait a minute. He's thinking. Okay.
आया देख ले मजा आ गया
Stop.
ये पहले से नहीं करना यार
Right now, Bilal up on the orbit towel started off. He likes to party. Big carry. His bride is counter hit on there. Look at that. Looking to close things out. Cross top? Are you serious?
Hey, cross shot, no problem to him. First round, game 2 to Bill out. Mind you, does not have a lot of time left, but exactly what you're saying, man. Like, counter his.
He is landing everything at will. He's going with that big wall standing one lock, looking to close it out here. What he can do it, and look at that down 4-1. Still on the verge of getting out here. On the loser side, he lost the catch earlier.
Mind you, and again, he countered with the man. And again,
अरे बिना तो दूसरा पे फिनिश किया
Not that he has to not that he
also,
looking to close it out. He wants it now. He's hungry.
he's hungry! He hates it to more. What a showing there. Incredible stuff. But I'm showing why practice should be here. Like, I mean, insane.
All of the players, everyone that has gone and gone to the point where they're at right now, what is this? No, it's not this year. We're going straight to the top 50. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is Tetu and Chanel. Winner side. I gotta go to the top 50 side of the bracket.
Yeah, I wasn't ready. And for the tattoo, not out just yet. He called it with the low. Yeah, Wonder Woman. Look at there. I don't know if that's the case. Look at his comeback. So strong. How did he know? Okay. And a big counter in. Oh, no, but blocked. Yeah. Right. Up here.
Oh, he still got it. He should be able to close it out here. There it is.
That was very good. Everything in there. And one up one. Turned it all
पाकिस्तानी भी ठीक ठाक आ रहे थे, बैंड तो वीडियो नहीं लगा, कासिम मीर था, हीरे पे उम्मीद थी। इसका स्पॉन्सर ठीक लिया, हीरा का, गांगा के नाम से था, इंटरनेशनल खेला हुआ हीरा, क्या होता है? सारे जितने बेटे सब हीरा को जानते हैं।
All kinds of good stuff. Yeah, I must up as Elijah. He dressed up as Elijah? I missed a lot of Hero. I was busy at that event. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, here you go. If you look at the adaptations of the game, that was all in there. And for the last 3 rounds there of that game, it was all running down. Seems to be going the kind of the same way there. Let's see what he can do. Looks to run 2 here. Up close, personal. Nice. Big hop with him. Hits the wall. Nice up in there. Not only that has the star, but has to be very careful here. Already out of it. And not only did he size it, he's ducked and he launched on it. The mobility. That's right, baby. That's what it is. Big one. Big one. Yeah, that one too. Oh, nice step into the position, small one. Pushing at the wall here. Inside wall to low. Careful, trying to capitalize on any of the stuff. I like it. Yep. Watch that raise. Watch that raise. He's got raise and starboard. He's got all the money in the bank. Oh, he's got it. Oh, no! Not the days of this, bro. Not the days of this. Nice. Let it rip. Absolutely. He's showing a bit of light. Pressure. Looking to get his way in. Look at that. Able to get the wall here. Oh, wait a minute. Bad adjustment there. Okay. Oh, no, man. Chanel looking so strong right now. Tessie needs to pull so big crazy out of the bag right now. He's going to be getting it all the way around to the back there. The wall break would be a stack of something big right now, Tessie. If you can do it. Chanel is making so much like he's just getting so far into the game. The simple stuff, big launch. He breaks his character, that could be the end of the match, and there it is. Chanel taking it over at the start of our top 16. We're going to keep going. When someone gets our top 8, that is just one of our many matches that we're going to see as we get into this again. This is here, so I believe we are going to win my bracket. See if we get close to our top 8. He's losing. पहले किसको देख रहे थे? पहला मैच देख रहे हैं। जोल्डिंग का पहला मैच है। एक से पहले का आया था इंडिया वाला कौन था? वो रेंचो था। यार रेंचो। देखो सबका ऑनलाइन नहीं दिखा सकते, जिसका और है बस दिखाया जा रहा है उसका। एक जगह लगाया वो जोल्डिंग भी ज़्यादा खतरनाक है। रेंचो भी जूलिया चला रहा था ना? Excellent. So we have super. And this is loser bracket actually. Loser of this is out of the tournament. This rank was known as kind of a lab monster. So he's one out of the way, but I might say if anybody knows Puma matchup, it's going to be Daniel Trace, but Super Puma doesn't care whether you go or not. And you know, again, we were talking about players that have been studied, Super Puma is just saying that I can't even, once you start predicting stuff or making lists, it just doesn't make sense in my head, like, you know? Okay, so we're back to Jamaican Coma. Okay.
Oh, and the counter hit. So he caught him with the counter hit. That means Judging was definitely trying to press something. Right now, look at these constant pressure when they counter. He gets the low kick to the right, the upper. The follow-up here. Guaranteed gets the 4-4-3. Yep. Big opportunity here. More confident. Did not get the follow-up. There's a guaranteed hit after that. Could have went for the elbow. He could have went for the down 4-3. Doesn't matter though. Right up around.
Perfect as well. It's got to feel good. I think mentality when approaching the game is so important. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. If you get a perfect on something, you feel that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check it. Don't you be trying to step in my face.
Oh, this is big. You should be able to close it out, Jared. It is. Nice. Pokemon looking to tie things up here. That was a huge step.
Try something big there though. Could have been punished for that a lot worse. Oh, that new boy is fast. He is fast.
Yeah, big low parry, big follow-up there.
Ooh. Bow and arrow. And yeah, finishes it out. So maybe one round away.
Could be. This is a big round for both of these players. Because again,
The equalizer of the defeat. Okay.
oh my goodness.
And again, just running through John King. Oh no, the pocket leg hits him. That's going to be huge. Not going to be big, but it's going to be close. Gets through.
Oh my gosh, one hit. Oh, he's trying to block. Oh, into the wild standing 4 and Judging eliminates Kokoma from the LCQ. Judging moving on. Wow. Wild stuff.
That is
Wild stuff.
absolutely wild. And God, what a point.
Oh yeah, there's so much good stuff happening.
Crazy. I like this. I like just being sent feeds from production because I don't have to walk around and stuff. Right. Look at this.
Infected is that Group A, okay.
Alright. Okay, we've got some Negan, we've got some Bob. Big boys coming out. Okay. This
He's up too.
It's all the game. Japan versus Korea, the old second rivalry. OG. Here. Although one of the larger characters is very, very fast on it too. But the chances go. Looking something big here.
So I'm looking at the bracket for our top 16. On the other side, we have Tesla sitting on UCL on that. So the winner of this match is going to be going to Oh man, there are so many people.
This tournament was stacked to the table. The movement here. Just second at its peak.
Finding their ways in, trying to find out how they can move on. Let's see what happens. Oh, next thing? Are you serious? Pocket one round away.
3 seconds left to go that way. again, this is great recognition for Taki looking to move forward. Wants to secure himself a spot in that top 8. If that's it, you do not want to go to the loser bracket. Trust me, I look, there's a lot of good players. Okay. Okay, it's gonna get flat. Yeah. The follow-up here.
Going here a lot of damage.
Oh, that could have been a lot. Nice jab buddy. And look at that, he pressed it on the scoreboard. 2 rounds to 1 here for Taki, and he's been playing so well. He's one of those players too that like create these specific opportunities to capitalize on. And you'll see it the way he plays. And he's done that in the past. He's been characterized as doing. He knows like what things are going to win from certain distance and how he can maximize different characters.
That's amazing. It's definitely a practice mode to own.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a lab one. How do you know this? He does have the red right now.
So let's see the corner. Big corner punish, nice. Nice.
Oh, look at it going down. Yes, Taki staying invested to the losers bracket.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna pull it off. I like it. Good stuff. Well, again, I was just looking to get that bracket. There's a lot of good matches coming up. Even, I was looking on the bottom half of the winner's side of the back. We have Shigeru and UDP. We have Tekos and Mihawk on the winner's side as well. But looking at the loser bracket, we have Dojin going up against Shadow. We just saw Judging pick over Sokoma. Super Cool eliminated Kane and Trent, and then we have Bilal and Josh. Oh, here's Tekos. Tekos looks like he got the first game over Mihawk. Yeah. Mihawk, naked Daddy Mihawk.
The boy. He's a boy. He's a good guy.
I gotta go look back at the LCQ bracket on the full stage and see who really a bunch of players.
यार वहाँ जापान से तो
That's what I'm
हॉकी
saying.
में और इसने क्वालिफाई किया था ना
I went away for like an hour and I came back, everyone was gone.
बीस वाला एक था नहीं नहीं बिकॉज का यार
Tekos is a long time player. He's been playing at the high level. He was, they used to call him he used to win all those tournaments for that back in the day. But man, I'm excited either way. This looks really good for Tekos. He's up 1-0 right now. Mihawk with that armor. Oh, yeah.
Hey. There we go. Look at the set. Look how the 1-1.
For this tournament, again, getting to the top 4 means you are guaranteed a spot into our finals that are going to be happening in this stage later on today. And I wonder if that changes your mentality. Like, you don't have to win all, you just got to get top 4. Obviously, again, maybe a little bit better scenery if you win, but still, you got to think about it. Do you want that better scenery? Who's that going to put you against if you think about it? You have to, like, think about all these different things. Do you want to win the LCQ and just die in the bracket, or do you want to win everything? Yeah, this is a marathon for these players. The players that are coming out of the LCQ, it's a long day for those guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was talking to Buffy about this earlier on. I mean, Samara is definitely going to be a factor. I mean, these guys all had early morning this morning, you know, and
2 meters to this way. Stop right there. I was just a little bit of stuff. Got a 4-bar leader already. I like it. I like how Beckett is on a tear right now. He's doing so well here. He's looking really strong. And Mihawk's going to have to be very careful here. Yeah, again, quick time here. Oh! Good call out. Yeah. He didn't have to, but he did. He didn't have to, but he did. Oh, that. Super Akuma. They don't even fit on the right bar. It's not too good. He's probably the first match to BBC. Yeah. So it's like a high so much experience in Tattoo. These are the guys that usually make it at least somewhere close to the final, and they think you're at least one of the deals. They know each other. They know what they're saying. So it's going to be a kind of a battle of the I'm trying to do stuff. Towards the end of what is our season, in the LCQ, the winner of this match is going to face the winner of Invested and John. This is losers bracket, so whoever is done here is done. God is the weekend from the stand. I don't even know what the players get a ticket into the arena, right? I hope they get a ticket. No, they don't get kicked out, right? Sure. Right? You can watch them the losers. Right in the back. I don't think there are any teams. All the teams are good teams. And that screen is huge. Dude, that's huge. Biggest screen in Europe. Probably, right? Yes, I'll say yes, even though if I don't know. First to Starburst. Yep. We have Peter. He's going to go downstairs as well. Yeah. He's going to go downstairs first. Gets at the wall. Oh, just tries it, no. Finds a way. Oh! Cleans up. Look at that. Super Akuma. 2 rounds to none here. Looking to get game number 1. Close to 1 meter as well. So definitely get that meter away right now. Time for middle range. Okay. Chopping away. Looking for these opportunities. And Big Beyblade, he does have a barometer as well. Sitting clean on it here. Good block. Important round for Super Akuma if he wants to hold the momentum. I was just about to say he might just burn that meter now, even though he's in the lead, to establish dominance. Good stuff there. Able to put him into the sequence. Super Akuma right now in cruise control, looking to take this game, and he does. 3 rounds straight. As you mentioned, these guys have played each other time and again before. Yep. I like it. Sadly, always there for his German boys. You know, he's such a supportive player that even if he gets knocked out of a tournament, he's still there. He's right where he is and stuff, you know. And we've seen him do it all over the world. Tetsu, one of the guys who Seppi told me, he's like, when he started, he was young.
He was young.
He was young. He didn't know how to
I used to have youth one day.
Yeah. And just seen him grow within the German community, and really, really cool to do as well. And of course, that's super cool, right? I mean,
Super. Alright. I'm just looking at the bracket and seeing where we are updated. So, from the Philippines, Dojin is eliminated from the tournament. Shadow ended up beating him 2-0. So, Shadow is now moving on. Shadow is going to be. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Shadow is going to be facing the loser of Peklos and Mihawk.
We'll try to go downstairs. Weird wall, so she's going to get out. We counter him. Okay. God, now fresh in here. He's not letting Tetsu get a word in. Oh, he burned it. He burned it. Damn, man.
Round 2.
No answer yet. Tetsu on the scoreboard at all. So we're doing very, very comfortable here in the round count.
Oh, what a snipe there with that hop kick. Just the right pixels to be able to pull it off. Tetsu now pushing back the other way. He does have a slight life lead here. And again, getting that running punch trade. It looks good.
Yeah.
see what he does. Nice. Oh, he's gonna get the full launch there from that dive kick.
This hurts so bad. Okay. Ooh, burns the meter right at the wall here. Gonna punish that. Gets the wall flat as well. Just waits there, no problem to him whatsoever.
This is looking good. Let's see what he does. How is he gonna balance this out? I mean, he has so many opportunities, but Super Akuma just squeaks away. Right now, he's on 5 rounds straight here in this set between these two. Is he going to get lucky again? Right now, back to the wall. He's going to have to be careful. Good blocks from Super Akuma.
Man, Tetsu, final round here. Final chance. Gets the counter hit DB. It does hit twice now. Okay. Tetsu, Stardust, and Rage. A lot of tools here.
He's trying to line him up. Get him with a shot.
Beyblade spent. Oh, and over the top. Super Akuma ends it very early. Jeez, he looks poised and ready to take this.
Yeah, Super Akuma again moving on. Tetsu now eliminated from the tournament. Now we got Mihawk going up against Shadow. So Mihawk ended up losing to Pekos earlier. Oh, he hit him with the tombstone.
He gets the untechnical one because he hit him with the blue stuff in the corner.
Yeah, that is guaranteed unbreakable.
Absolutely. But here we go, Shadow swinging it back. Ooh, nice block.
Oh, nice point blank wave into the shining black.
Looks good.
Oh, nice, good stuff.
She's so low. She's playing pancake. There's the blue star. Oh, that big wave! It's a nothing! Okay, it's okay. Mihawk.
Round 4.
1 round. 2 rounds. Okay. A lot of buttons being pushed here.
A lot of buttons, but not a lot of buttons being successful. Now finally cracking the mold. Let's see what he does.
Okay. Nice curve. Yeah. Okay.
Nice patience there. Able to get the hit. Mihawk.
Nice. He seems to have a lot of difficulty here in the stance. Mihawk, it almost looks a little bit unsure in this match.
Oh, and look at that. 3 rounds to 1. Mihawk taking game number 1. In very clean fashion, you know, I feel like early on he was trying to find his rhythm, especially against the Zafina, but Mihawk ended up just, you know, feeling it. Ended up taking it 3 rounds to 1. Now up 1 game. Let's see what Shadow does to adjust here.
Yeah. It's Shadow. Playing incredibly well all day as well. We've been seeing some really, really cool stuff coming out of him. So let's see his adaptations here in this case.
Adaptation station. I have a feeling Shadow's going to definitely put in work here as he gets a better feel here for game number 2. Gets a big counter hit, the follow-up, and the wall. Boom, boom, into the mix.
Okay. Yeah, Shadow really likes that open setup at the wall. Doesn't tend to go for a lot of damage, but Mihawk straight away answering back. Big giant swing tech. Yeah, very, very important. Backs to the wall. You always got to be careful. That's a 1 break, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Shadow.
Yep, starting to come back.
Yeah.
Fight.
Okay. Slide-do. Shadow just looking to poke here. Mihawk don't want to waste any time at all. Pushing forward. All gas, no brakes. Oh, very hit claw. That's one of the problems for just holding forward. W and that's 1 for anybody. PC gamers. No, nearly had it. Blue. That's control.
Oh, solid break, but he blocks it. Oh,
Oh, he got him.
That was crazy.
Wow.
Slow motions are going to be the end of us. I'm not ready for that. I'm too old for this shit. But do it again. Man, I can't believe you went for the 10 string there. But good presence of mind here for both of these players. But man, what an exciting finish there, that prior round. But Shadow, look at this.
Look at Shadow just sitting in the stands there.
He's sitting and he's grilling.
Yeah.
He's cooking up a storm. 2 rounds to 1. Shadow looking to tie things up. Will he be able to pull it off? This is a big matchup again. USA versus Europe.
Oh, that was it. Bugsy banned me from talking about that. That's rivalry.
Oh yeah? He deaded it? All right. We're not gonna get there.
No, let's do it. Come on, let's go, dude.
I mean, I'd love to hear the deafening cheers. One way or the other. There's always gonna be home field advantage.
Yep.
Germany versus the USA. Only one of these 2 players will move on, because again, this is loser's bracket.
Yep. Scary to think that both of these players.
Here comes Shadow.
Okay.
Oh, just shy of the wall, but it doesn't matter. The flying kick.
Yeah.
Shadow ties it up. 1 game apiece.
So chill as well, man. You know, sitting there thinking about stuff. You know, what a dude. You can see the crowd forming around people as soon as people realize that it's losers bracket.
There's not that many matches left. There are not many matches left, so people are watching with intent.
Yep.
We are very close to our top 8. Of course, we're going to split away and do our top 8 a little bit later. But right now, we're focusing on who is not going to make it into top 8, and it's going to be one of these 2 players. One of these players is out.
Oh, man. Crazy. Okay. Check. Let's down 4-1. Good stuff, very clever. Wow, Shadow sat there in full crouch. Oh yeah.
But again, he's landed that so many times or in this specific matchup already. But Shadow with a great job here, just shy of the wall once again. Almost had it there.
Getting scary, getting close.
Ooh, gotta be careful. You can't hit her when her head is gone. She was like an ostrich, her head was in the sand. You gotta watch out for that, man. That is crazy, man. She's so slimy.
Yeah, slimy like an eel. Whoa, whoa!
The sweet chin music trying to hit him with the unblockable?
What's happening here? I feel like someone lost a bet or something. Okay.
Full repertoire of moves. This time getting the full stomp. Punches to the back of the noggin. Right now it's looking really good for Mihawk, especially in round number 2.
Yeah.
But range is in play.
And look, Shadow's so comfortable in those stands.
No lock.
Now, God.
Could have had one there. Got to be careful though.
No.
Good block. Great punish. That's how you punish it. We haven't seen that punish quite a bit today.
It's crazy, dude. Arslan gets away with that move. That like hell sweep or the snake egg so much.
Oh, here we go. The follow-up here. Gets the hit. The follow-up, unfortunate. While standing 1-2, he's a little bit off axis here. Into the spike of the follow-up here. Right now, Shadow looking really strong here. And what looked like to be Mihawk's set. Right now, Shadow is in the lead.
Jeez.
Oh no, I don't hear the crowd anymore. What's happening? Am I gonna get beat up for talking like that? It was ripped.
Yeah, it was just ripped. Oh, damn.
All right, he has the wall here. Shadow looking to close it out. One more hit could do it. And he gets it on the trade. Shadow eliminates Mihawk.
It's a heartbreaker for any EU fans at home, but we do still have some people left in the tournament. Shoutouts to Shadow again, and a perfect Chikarin. Dude, Chikarin playing the Leroy is such a strange thing for me. I don't know why. I mean, like, we've seen his piece. That's incredible piece. But kind of just found a home in Leroy when a lot of players did switch to him. But Chikarin stayed on him, which a lot of players did not do.
You know, Chikarin is a very particular player. He, I think, has used so many different characters at the highest level. He used Jit, he used Devil Jit, he used Akuma. Remember, he won the tournament in 2019 with Akuma. He's used Bakuman, he's used Leroy, of course. I think everyone's used Leroy at one point.
But free rank.
Yeah, he is definitely not one of those players that you could.
Round 3.
You gotta bet on him. He puts in the work. He puts in the work.
I mean, it's crazy. DVP seems totally just like not in a comfortable position here with against this Leroy at all. Oh, the parry, so clever, so tasty. Oh, wow, yes! DVP DBP definitely relies a lot on those hell sweeps. Chicorin knew it was coming. Capitalizes off it. Okay. Just sit in his face. He's so comfortable, he doesn't have to do much. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. DBP disconnecting that controller.
And we're getting very close to what our top 8 is going to be. And if you guys don't know about it, it's going to be wild. So right now, in top 8, we have Take from Japan and Chanel from Korea. Did Chikrin just close it out?
Just there, yeah.
So to Chikrin and Pecos on the other side of the winner's bracket.
Yeah.
And then now we have one more match left to go into our top 8. But on the other side of our top 8, on the loser's bracket bottom half, we have Super Akuma versus John, and that's going to be happening. 2 Frenchmen going at it.
Yeah.
But Shadow, I believe, is going to be going up against the winner of Chun Ding and DBP, which is up next.
Wow.
And that's going to be the other top 8 match.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I just thought about Super Akuma and Jod. The last time I saw them play, Jod took it. So, I mean, Jod might make this top 8. Like, I mean,
they're in the top 8. They're in the top 8, for sure.
Oh, sorry, that is the top 8 match.
Yeah.
Damn, down in the loser side as well. God, that's going to be high. That's going to be so high.
And again, because the stakes are so high in our LCQ, it's not just the winner, it's the top 4. So these loser bracket matches are going to be so saucy.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane. This match show is big because with the opening round of top 8 winner side, you win 1 match, you're in.
Yeah.
You are in. So you got to remember, those are very important ones as well.
Oh, yeah. Damn, man, that's crazy. Yeah, really, really interesting stuff.
But again, lots of love to everybody that's been here the entire weekend. I just saw my boy Tasty Steve, and
Yeah.
you can't see it through my mask, but I'm smiling like crazy because it's good to see him. Tasty Steve in the building, of course. Rip is here as well. Spag was here a little bit earlier, and Bubsy. But it's been fun. We are one more match before we get to our top 8. I hope you guys are ready for it.
Dude, this is going to be, and there's so much more Tekken coming up because
I know. I'm thinking in my head like, oh, it's the end of the day. We're done. That's how it used to be.
right.
No, we're going straight into the finals. We're going straight into some of our group stages. But before we get to the group stages, we have to figure out who's in each group. And that drawing is going to be insane.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's going to be hype, man. People drawing up the cards.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Stuff like, oh, dude.
Yeah, I was just looking at the schedule. I'm going to be in the crowd because I'm not doing I'm not doing that part. Oh, I am doing that part. It don't matter. I'm ready for it. Bring it.
Easy, easy. So we're just waiting on our last match to get set up here.
Yeah, match is almost ready, guys, so just hang in there.
Yeah. Fun stuff. I'm looking forward to going back out into the crowd and having a chat with a lot of people here. So if you're here, come up to me, say hi, say what's going on.
So let's just look again at our top 8 or our potential top 8. So we know what the last match is going to the top 8. It's going to be, I believe it's DBP versus Jun Ding. One of those 2 players will make it into our top 8. But looking at the representation, we have 3 players from Japan in the winner's side. Take, Pecos, Chikrin. 1 from Korea on the winner's side. 2 from France on the loser side, 1 from the USA, and then it's either going to be Germany or Korea in the final spot.
This is what we're looking at right here, DBP and Jun Ding.
Well, I guess I can't say EU where you at, because they're all over the place. And they're all here.
You're not allowed to say that anymore, I think.
No, not here. I'm not protected here.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think that like now where we are in the kind of Tekken 7 life cycle, I feel like there isn't kind of, I mean, there are players from regions that you would class as dominant, but I don't think there's dominant regions anymore. I mean, with the kind of surprise of Pakistan coming out, nobody had heard about them, and now they're sitting like, you know, Arslan, Bilal, all of these like huge players coming from that region. You know, and I mean, Europe is showing up here.
Oh yeah.
Playing some good Tekken. Of course, we're always going to have South Korea and Japan, I think, as one of those kind of the big boys. But look at DBP here, sitting there smiling, having a good time.
Our 2018 champion, Rangchu.
Having fun.
Okay, and we are getting into the stage select now. Mishima building has been decided. I assume it's going to be a Julia Bob.
That's the easy assumption, right? But again, because this is such a high stakes match, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some changes, especially after our initial loss. But there's the matchup that we called, or you called, Julia Bob, starting it off.
Yeah.
Again, this is the final match to figure out who gets into our top 8. One of these players will make it, other one will be out of the tournament.
Okay, I'll wait for this Bob costume. Just shiny panties. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, final game before we break for top 8.
There we go. And Sam, it's been a pleasure. And everybody that's been watching already, again, it feels like it's been a long day so far because it has been, but we're not done yet. We're not even halfway done.
Not even halfway there, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, advanced mounting crusher counter hit confirmed the follow-up. Oh, he missed the wall follow-up. DVP? No way. Don't tell me you're going to do this. Okay, he didn't. He didn't. I was holding my breath.
My little heart couldn't take it, man.
Okay, it's those shiny pantaloons again. I can't stand them. Too shiny for me.
That's it, man. You can see lows coming quicker with a shiny shoe. Okay.
Right now, with the wall bounce, he's so good at utilizing that move as well. That power crush wall bounce.
Yeah.
Right, trying to keep him there. Nice. Oh, that's a move that we rarely see nowadays too, but he puts the pressure on.
Absolutely. DVP really loves to check with lows against the wall.
Oh, the man access to the mid option. 2 rounds straight for Junding. Junding is making this a quick work so far.
Yeah. What Ashley said, 2 rounds, best player in the world need to adapt. So let's see what he does.
Running one into the follow at the wall, guaranteed everything.
Oh no.
Yo, he is so good at getting the wall to do the work for him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was big. And that's going to close it out.
Yeah.
3 rounds straight. Junding, 1 step closer to the top 8.
In a hurry. He just ordered takeaway. He has to be out the front to pick it up in 5 minutes.
Yeah, otherwise they're going to charge him extra, or they're going to take it out. We're going to scoop up his food.
Yeah, okay, so we're going straight back in here. We got the stage select. I didn't see what stage it was. DVP's choice. Let's see.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm not going to be on the mic until later on today, so I am excited to see. From the crowd perspective, I'm going to be a fanboy. I hope I don't lose my voice.
That's it.
In the crowd. I hope I don't, but I also hope I do. I want it to be hot.
Yeah. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Can DVP answer back to what looks like a very comfortable jumping win?
I'm going to say, yeah, he has to. Either that or it's a wrap. He has to do it.
His last chance in the last chance qualifier.
Damn, the LCQ?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Jeez.
Big damage there.
Yeah, Junding able to optimize there and get everything that he needed. But look at this. He has the wall position right now. DVP has to make something happen. He doesn't make the grab. One more mix-up here. Could be lights out. He wants the up forward 3. He wanted the big slow hop kick.
He wanted that. He wanted it so bad. Junding's moving too clean, too crisp. He's got that Tekken on.
Oh, he hit him with almost the full back 2-string there, but a big counter hit. Magician's 4 going the other way.
The Harry Potter legs, man. Let's go.
Gets the full mountain crusher at the wall. And again, almost counter confirmed it there, but good interrupt there from DVP. But the moment he goes for it, the hop kick to the face.
That was so clever.
And here we go.
Final round potential.
I mean, his momentum's too strong. Usually we like to give people chances, but Junding is looking too strong right now.
He's looking clean. He's looking ready to take this whole tournament. But what? Good break on this throw. Okay. DVP might have just found a chink in the armor.
Prove us wrong. Let's see him make the comeback. Yo, he has the life lead. This is something he hasn't had yet so far.
Yeah.
Can he pull it off? He hits him with the down 4-2. Non-counter hit, though.
Okay.
Yo, Bennett.
Try it.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be splat, too.
That it?
He might be done.
That it? Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Your top 8 for the LCQ has been decided. Junding knocks DVP out of the tournament here. What a day, what a morning. And as you said, Mark, we're not even halfway done.
Nope, it's going to be a long day. A long, good day of Tekken. It's going to be fun. But again, let's round it out. Let's talk about what the top 8 is going to be. It's going to be Take from Japan, Chanel from Korea, Chikarin from Japan, Pekos from Japan, and those on the winner's side. on the loser side, we got Shadow 20Z going up against Jun Ding from Korea, USA versus Korea. And then after that, it's going to be two of France's finest, Super Akuma and John.
That is absolutely crazy. That is what is coming up after this very short break, guys. I will catch you later on. Please stay tuned.
I think it would be Bilal. Bilal is a good contender, and if Shadow is coming, Shadow.
I think Bilal, Jondi, Ramchi.
I have confidence in Ganna, the Brian player from Pakistan. I really like his Brian. And I have also confidence in another Brian from my clan, his name is Starbreaker. And for the third one, there's so many like Koreans and with names like Kadirkan, Ranchu. So everyone can win.
John Dean, he really did a great He really performed in the whole year, so I think he might qualify.
I think John Ding will win LCQ because he's been performing well throughout the whole year, and I think he's very confident in himself, so I think he'll win.
My rough guess is John Dean, Ranchu, Ranchu, someone from Europe, maybe Super Gunners.
I think old Japanese player.
I think Chanel.
Something. Chanel. And Pilar.
I don't know who's the LCQ. Let me have to think about that.
LCQ, there are many names. I would like to support European guys, so I hope either Tetsu will win because he qualified as third for Europe, or there are a lot of other good players. Saife Black is here, Evo 46 is here from Italy, but the favorites I believe are still not the European guys but the Asians. There's Bilal, there's Shikurin, so it will be very, very stacked. It will be a great tournament.
Of course, PB Doji.
I believe in Shadow 20Z.
My pick is Shadow 20Z. Shadow's my favorite.
Oh, that's really a hard question. But if I have to choose one, I would say Shikori.
I'll say Tetsu. He came so close to qualifying. I feel like his level of play is so high right now. And if I had to put money, I feel like a German player is a good bet, and I feel like I'm gonna give it to Tetsu.
Who will win the LCQ? It's a tough question because it was supposed to be me, but now that I'm not in the LCQ anymore, I'll be cheering for either my good friend Shadow, Kotora from the US or Ranchu, Junding, guys who had a really good season in TWT but failed to qualify for their regions. I hope they'll get their deserved spot in the end.
Welcome back, TWT Finals 2022 LCQ Top 8 Rip Bang. How you feeling, brother?
Ladies and lads, welcome. It is Top 8 time here for the LCQ live in the Netherlands here, Amsterdam. Back from when 2018, amazing finals we had there, and we're back again here in 2023.
Exactly. But it's still the 2022 tour, right? This is where offline all came back and everything. But now these players today have been battling for hours through this last chance qualifier, and we got a crazy bracket shaping up here, right? The Asian players, Korea, Japan, they all swung into the winner's side, EUNA. We're down below there. We got a John Ding joining us.
We have a bit of a job to do here in the loser side here in America and the Europe. But as a lot of people expected, Rip, the Asians are here. You know, they're here to do business in the winners side as well. Looking at it, we have Take, Chanel, Chikarin. The Tekken World Tour, you know, defending champion is here, the LCQ right now, the winners side versus Pecos. And we know what Pecos did on this very stage. You know, one of the best matches of Tekken I've ever seen versus Dimeback. You know, that crazy match they had. So this is amazing, man. And Take, haven't seen that guy in a while, but he was here for 2018 finals as well. Right. One of the top players. Maybe some people don't know about him because he hasn't been really active internationally, but this is a scary, scary player.
Yeah, very scary player in Take, especially with the Bob now. He's one of those players that, you know, likes to bounce around to the characters that people seem to think are pretty good. But Bob is not one of those characters at the moment, right? But I think the character is very, very strong right now. And as you mentioned, Chikwood, turning TWT champion. You know, he didn't qualify in his region, comes out to the LCQ now is one set away from qualifying in there.
Of course, ladies and lads, it's top 4 that are going to be progressing onto the finals as well, not just the one player like it normally is. I believe we have the bracket to show you as well on screen. Here we go. We have the Asians sitting in the winner's side, and there they are, man. Take versus Chanel is going to be the first match, and of course then Chikarin and Pecco, so very stacked in the top side with a lot of Japanese players.
No, exactly. Take, Chanel, Chikarin, Pecos, obviously 3 of them from Japan, right? And we only have Chanel from the Korea side. But you heard me, he's very confident Chanel out here. Chanel is going to be a very strong option here in this pick here if you had to pick someone to make it out of his winner side. But Take, no slouch either, right? And Chikarin, defending champion. Ranchu was close too, he was very close. We almost had 2 former champs here in the same LCQ top 8, but it didn't happen. Down below, you see it. Shadow 20Z going up against John Ding. I don't know the last time I've seen these guys play one another, but Shadow, he's been having a bit of a rough day. He's had a lot of close sets. A lot of them went 2-1, barely squeezed it out there. You know, he's been going to the Safina primarily. I kind of want to see the Claudio more, but we'll see what he decides. And of course, Super Akuma and Jod has been phenomenal today.
Yeah, and Jod really came out and put a massive performance on at UFA earlier in last year, and really got to let people know that, look, I'm here now. You know, I've been playing really well online, but I can show that I can do it offline too. So a lot of people here in Europe are giving him respect now and showing it once again. I mean, in order to get to this position in top 8, he needed to beat Bilal and Infested in a row. Jod is a serious player, rocking the Nina. I can't wait for that match because Super Akuma and Jod is always super close.
Oh, that's awesome, because obviously, you know, Nina is a very underrepresented character. Everyone talks about how she's too difficult, but she's gotten a little simplified, you know, in the last couple of season updates, I feel like. And now she's a very strong character, but kind of under the radar. So Jod representing that character here in the top 8, you know, just a couple games away now, 2 sets away, and we're going to get a Nina in the finals as well.
Yeah, man, I mean, there's so much to look forward to here, man. I mean, we know that there's going to be a guaranteed Japanese player making it into the finals, because that's, of course, going to be Chikarin and Pecos. Chikarin, the defending Tekken World Tour champion. That trophy that we've been looking at, that is currently his right now.
I already got one of those, so right? Did he get to keep it last time? He took it home, didn't he?
I think he took it home,
Of course he did. So now he's trying to get another one.
He wants to get another one, man. Get 2 on the board. I believe, though, our first match is getting ready here. Should be Take from Japan going up against Chanel. You're watching the videos earlier. A lot of people were saying that they believe Chanel will take this whole tournament, Rick.
The whole tournament?
Well, yeah, I mean,
the LCQ tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, but obviously the killers in this list are ridiculous, right? So Chanel, as I mentioned earlier, strong contender, but Take today has been playing great, right? And even if he somehow loses to Chanel, I feel like he can make a run back to the losers.
No, 100%, man. And, you know, people may not really know, because there's a lot newer kind of players and fans that have been, getting into Tekken through the pandemic. They may not know who Take is, but Take has always been, for many, many years, one of the top players from Japan. And, you know, one thing that really characterizes his gameplay is how amazing his movement is. So solid, right? Nothing too crazy, but just, like, solid fundamental Tekken. Rocking the Brian and the Bob back in Tekken Tag 2. And I think earlier in Tekken 7, when he was in this finals in Amsterdam, he was rocking the Paul, right? So used Kazumi, but good that we're seeing his Bob now. We're seeing him go back to his roots.
It's kind of crazy because he's bounced through so many characters. In Tekken 7, I think Take is primarily the Kazumi that stands out in my mind, but he kind of fell off after that, right? Like, you haven't really seen him the past years. He's obviously made still a lot of top 8s and everything, but not as dominant as he once was. The Bob pick here has been great. This past Evo, actually, I saw him use Devil Jin, and I was like, what? Take has a Mishima? Like, I was shocked. Like, I hadn't seen it before. And it was so fun to watch. He had a crazy set with JDCR. It was great. So now to see the Bob come out, I'm like, he's got all that execution that I now know that he possesses, and he can apply that to the Bob. It's great.
Absolutely, man. And I believe we're going to be getting that Bob specialist coming up right now. Ladies and lads, here we go. Take versus Chanel. It's going to be a Korea versus Japan to start this one off here for top 8 LCQ. There they are.
There we go. We're off.
2018 Amsterdam, this same very stage, both these players were there, and they have returned here in 2023. And this is going to be for a spot in the finals, Rich.
This is, in fact, for a spot in the finals. This LCQ, of course, top 4 will all make it through. This being winner side of top 8. The winners of this will get top 3 guaranteed, so that's all you need.
Yes, absolutely, man. The job is done pretty much once you have that match completed. I mean, we're going to play the whole tournament out.
Right.
And I believe that, you know, the higher you place, the better your seeding is going to be. So it's still
Correct.
significant to win this tournament, right? But, I mean, this here is the big match. Chanel probably going to be rocking the Zafina, and we're going to probably get the Bob on the side of Taki, because those are the characters that have been represented in this tournament by both these guys.
Exactly. And with Chanel, you know, you never really know what character he's going to pick. Obviously, we've seen a lot of Zafina today, but we know the Eliza's back there. We know the Elise is back there.
And the Kunimitsu.
And the Kunimitsu. Yeah, he's got a lot of characters. From Julia as well. I remember, wasn't it at Amsterdam in 2018 when he ran up on stage and hugged Harada after Julia was revealed?
Good times, man. But he's a fan favorite here, Chanel. You know, always with the antics. He's a very entertaining player. But I'm thinking about this matchup right now. If it's going to be Zafina and Bob, Chanel, one thing I really like about his playstyle is that he knows when to switch it up a little bit. Zafina is a character that can be played so fundamentally, backdash, poking, but if he realizes that you don't really know how to deal with his strings and with the stances, then he will abuse it until you die. That's how it is. Taki, on the other hand, as you see right now, from Japan, very, very fundamental, as we said. You know, he just keeps it simple, Rip. He keeps it simple and just breaks you down.
And the thing I love about this too, like, speaking of the characters, obviously, if Taki is going to be rocking the Bob, you can probably use Zafina and probably get around a lot of Bob's attacks using your sidestep and your backdashes, which a lot of the other characters can't do as well, right? So Zafina here might actually be the pick.
It might be, absolutely, but we're going to have to wait and see what it's going to be as we're getting set up right now. But yes, top 8, this is a qualification match for the finals, man. Crazy. What a year it's been as well, Rick,
Crazy
man.
year.
And one thing I really love about this tour is that we've had so much regional representation, so I really cannot wait to see some of these players that we have not seen before really on the world stage and see how they perform, man. You know, people talking about people in the Middle East and Africa, and these are, it's definitely going to be exciting, but here we go.
Look at the stage.
Yeah, we're going to see.
Characters up there, the names on the side.
Jeez, look at that, man. Lovely. I like the graphics. Chanel, Take. Japan versus Korea. Now, what are going to be the choices? I'm trying to look right now. They're just hovering around. He's hovering the Bob. He's hovering the Bob right now, Take. We can see it on the screen. No way. That's so cool.
That is awesome, and it looks like they're good to go. I mean, he's pointing at it. He wants it, I think. Zafina here for the Bob could be the pick for Chanel.
I think we're getting locked in. Yeah, he was waiting for me to say, yeah,
he's like, yeah, that's the one.
Lock in. Here we go, Bob versus Zafina. First to 2 action here. LCQ top 8.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Game 1, top 8, LCQ. Bob versus Zafina.
All right. Now, these guys are in a good position. They're in the winner's side, which means that if they lose, they're still in the tournament. They still have an opportunity to make it in. So the pressure isn't really too high, but you want to win it here, Rip. You don't want to go down in that loser bracket.
Of course. And, you know, in the first of 2, of course, anything can happen. And these characters are wild. You know, there's going to be big swings. Zafina's damage output is pretty surprising. You know, I think that's one thing that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
You know, we all talk about her evasiveness and her slipperiness and her movement. But when you see the damage out of the range, I'm like, wait a second, what happened? How'd that wall get there? Where? What?
Yeah, she's a very well-rounded character now. So here we go, Chanel rocking the red Zafina. There's the back 1+2, but no launch from Take. Early days.
Exactly, right? We started to figure that out. Counter hit down forward 2, though, for Take.
Very good. Are we going to catch it to the wall? No? Okay. Nice combo.
Pressure. Man, Bob's wall pressure is so good too, especially with the power cushion he has. And that was a throw break mistake.
He had to punish. Back 1+2 again. Rage available. Got to be careful of that rage drive. Zafina has one of the best rage drives in the game, but it's not going to come in play in this first round. Take on the board.
Yeah, that was a very strong first round for Take there. 90% lead. Got to keep that up though.
Yeah. Okay, there's a plus trend. This is what can be really difficult to play against Zafina. The Scarecrow and the Mantis stance are very difficult to play against.
Yeah, and you can see Take taking his time there, not really rushing it right. There's only a couple of big lows that you really got to worry about, especially early in the round.
Yeah, for sure. Nice, there's that Bob jab, one of the best jabs in the game. Just pushing Chanel closer and closer to the wall now. Difficult position.
Chanel gonna find a way out of here. But man, Take is keeping the pressure on.
Okay, good punish, plus frames. And again, big pressure.
Yeah, trying to find the wall spot. Take not moving. He's not budging though, right? Just tiny side step to move away from that wall.
Yeah. Okay, this Chanel running away, trying to find something, but the clock is ticking down right now. 15 seconds left.
Good block, rage mode Chanel. Will we see the rage drive this time with just 10 seconds to go in this round?
Oh, big whiff.
Oh, get it out of here.
Trying to go for the rage drive, it gets shut down. Take 2 rounds up here versus Chanel. Okay, oh, the crouch dash mix up, very scary.
Yeah, that's safe on block. It's so ridiculous.
Okay, 8-8, guaranteed. Chanel now has the life lead. Oh, with a crouch dash 1, side of the head. That should go to the wall.
Wow, great conversion.
He's so ready.
And
oh, the punish!
That was a bad get-up kick from Chanel.
It's not looking good right now. It's not looking good for Chanel. Rage available. Can he use it?
He's got to find a way. Throw is broken. Rage mode Chanel.
Chopping away, but Take just needs one more hit to get it done. And there it is. Forward, 2, 3 rounds straight. Take from Japan is 1 match away for qualifying for the Tekken World Tour Finals.
Japan came to play. I mean, let's not forget, they're the defending championship region, right? Obviously, Chicken was there. We're going to see him in just a second in the next matchup here on the winner's side. But that was a pretty one-sided victory. The 3 rounds straight. I didn't expect it to go that way.
No, definitely. I think that Take was able to stay at a range, which made it very difficult for Chanel to get in and get his offense started. I think Take is also very aware of the kind of moves that Zafina can throw out. From Scarecrow, one of Zafina's best lows is Scarecrow down forward 4, which Chanel has been using all day. But you can't really use it too much against Bob because it's -14.
And he can launch it. Yeah. But here we go. Going to the infinite stage here. That's the choice. Going to stick it out with the character. Let's see if it pays off for Chanel.
And why do Zafina players have to go to the infinite stage?
It's that backdash, man. She can evade everything with that huge backdash of hers. But, you know, at this level of the game, I feel like that can go both ways, right? Like, with Zafina, even in the smaller stage, she can still get away from you in one single poke, right? That's the real danger of the backdash to me.
Right, yeah, the one single backdash. We know how important it can be. But right now, Chanel, on the infinite Azure, we see the backdash in play there. No punish, but he has a massive life lead.
Yeah, huge. This is great for Chanel. Pressure now is at 4-4-3.
Yeah. Oi!
Just do it. Wild standing 1-2. Hit confirmable.
Back 1 into the 1+2. The follow-up, beautiful. Chanel finally on the board.
See, now this is more of what I expected. You know, around here, around there for both players. Perfect.
Nice. Okay, calling out them lows now. But Chanel, no respect. Trying to stay in there, poking away.
Yeah, that down forward 1 mix is so interesting, right? Because you're kind of conditioning them with that high, which you could just duck it and launch, but you're like, I don't think you will.
Oh, but the back 2 string right in the back. Beautiful movement there from Take. Sidewalk left is the way you want to go against Zafina.
Yeah, smart up there with that single backdash from Chanel, but rage mode now available for Take. Just do it again while standing 1 as Take is coming in, is working out great for Chanel.
Yeah, he's confirming that, Rip. And we saw him do that as well against Tetsu, confirming the while standing 1-2, and no, they didn't have an answer for it.
You know, the first time I ever really saw that was when I played Arslan Ash myself at CEO, right? Like, I would go in with a single jab, he would just insta while standing 1. I was like, that is a really good keep out tool, because you can just confirm it. You can just stop after the first one.
And has a little bit of high evasion as well. We're seeing Chanel use it beautifully, but Take fighting back now, has the life lead.
Yeah, not gonna be easy for Chanel. Just run away. There's the launch, though, on the squid punch.
Yes. Chanel been using that 1 too many times. What's gonna be the combo? He drops it down.
Oh my goodness, that's huge.
Rage available, so gonna be some extra damage. Back 1. Here we go. Rage available now for Zafina.
Chanel trying to answer back with 3 rounds of his own now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's twice he stuffed it with 4-4-2, right? Smart decisions there by Take.
Yeah, good timing there from Take to shut down the rage drive once again. Chanel, though, he's still 1 round away from evening up this set.
Can't find the 1+2 counter yet. I haven't seen many 1+2s counter for Zafina today, actually.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone has it scouted finally. It took a 1.5 years or whatever, but finally, like, you know, we should watch out for that one.
Chanel playing a bit of a poking game right now, so he's just, just slowly poking down Take, taking away his health. But there's the crouch dash 1.
So good. He found it last game, and then found another one.
All right, there we go. Big backdash. 1 more hit can do it here for Chanel. Take, what's it going to be? The mix-up goes for the mid. 1 pistol left.
Got to do the rage drive, right?
Oh my God, Chanel is going to even out 1 match apiece. These rage drives are just not coming out here for Rips, from both guys.
I feel like you don't want to be predictable with it.
Yeah.
And at this level, you kind of feel that everyone expects it. So you're like, he's going to have an answer for it. It's Chanel, right?
Yeah.
So I think he was a little hesitant on it. But regardless, we are tied up here 1 game each, 1 game to decide who's making it into the TWT finals.
Oh my God, it's a 1st to 1 to decide who's going to make it into the finals here. Bob versus Zafina. I don't think we're getting a change. We're going straight back in for a stage select. It all comes down to this. Japan versus Korea. Take versus Chanel.
Oh boy, this is it. You played this entire tournament. It all comes down to one game for you. This is your first chance to make it happen. You don't want to go to the loser bracket. We all know that.
No, definitely not, man. Definitely not. But Chanel, that was a very convincing game. But I'm going to think that we are going to get those walls back in play here for Take. So Chanel can't really use his movement as well. What stage is it going to be? Of course, it's going to be the Souk, the smallest stage in the game. Take knows what he wants to do here.
Yeah, Bob, we talked about the wall pressure earlier. One of the best characters for that wall pressure, especially with the power pressure. Let's see what happens. The final game, Take and Chanel.
Oh, and a good trade there works in favor of Take. That should go to the wall.
Easily, easily. Big damage. Look at that. Half-life gone.
So much damage. Chanel has some work to do here. Oh, okay, here we go. Watching the 3.
Probably could have had a little more.
Oh, yeah.
And Chanel using that single jab, trying to keep Take with his own back to the wall here.
Yeah, trying to fight for position right now, but Take, he's fighting his way out of the wall, but Rage, Zafina, gotta be careful. Nice break in the throw.
Yeah, important to go for the 1+2 there. Let's see now if Chanel can make something happen. Not gonna happen. Squid Punch blocked and punished. Take 2 rounds away.
That's it, man. Chanel's been using that move a bit too much. Take has scouted it out. Got to be careful. It is launch punishable. Nice backdash once again, but you got to do more, Chanel.
And that's the problem I have with this character, Zafina. I feel like at certain points in the match, you have to end up taking some sort of risk. You can't just play her completely safe. But caught him rolling back there, looked like.
Yep. Goes for the nice. It goes for the Scarecrow 4 again. The power crush. Beautiful Oki from Chanel. Rage from Take this time. So even.
Yo, the pressure. Here we go. Wave move pressure. We're just gonna back away now.
Another one. Again.
Yo, do it again.
Stays on the floor. Nice delay. Hang on. Plus frames. Oh!
Down to the wire. Double range. Bends the drive.
What's the mix-up? Plus frames. The low.
Oh, what did he do? Oh my goodness.
Woo! Chanel evens it out. 1 round apiece. 1 match apiece.
I thought Take was down jabbing there.
Okay, but in Mantis now, using the stances. What's said about Chanel? He likes to use the stances sometimes to see if his opponent can deal with it.
You got to. You got to always continually test.
Okay, again, using that low, man. He's brave. Take has the life deficit, but forward 4-2.
Yeah, to beat the 1+2 that time. Life bars are very close, but Take chopping away at the ankles right now.
Good block on the down 3 now. He's got the positioning as well. Just outside of Rage, Chanel.
You know, he's still going to those squid punches. He's got him killed in the first round. He's like, no, I still need to use these.
Yep. What a break on the throw as well. Take has a small life feed. Again, testing the throw, breaking from Chanel. 20 seconds left on the clock. We're dancing.
No counter hit that time. Raise drive again from Chanel. Nice block from Take.
Okay, here we go. Not long left. Take backing off. 1 more hit. Nice backdash.
He's got raised now, and he just challenges, and here we go. Take on set point.
Tekken World Tour Finals point here, pretty much here. Take to qualify. Down 3 count hit. No combo. Didn't go into Mantis.
Wow, single jab beat the down 4-2, it looked like.
Okay, Chanel, he's fighting back. Finished it! This is going to be a full combo. Down forward 1 string. Are we going to go to a final round? 1 more hit, going to do it. Nice jab.
Float conversion from Take. Not a ton of damage here, but he does have rage mode. Token's going to do it. Final round. Take versus Chanel.
It all comes down to this 1 round. Who's going to take it? Good block. No, he's out of range. No launch. What's going on? Down 3. Big pressure. Take on the back foot.
Yeah, bad positioning here. Chanel's looking good.
Chanel in a beautiful position right now. He hasn't been touched.
Take's a big couple. He's got the block. It's not going to be perfect. He's got a raise. Last chance. Not going to happen. Chanel's going to the finals.
Chanel from Korea qualifies for the Tekken World Tour Finals. Take still has some work to do.
Oh my goodness. Fought all the way back. Got 3-0'd in game number 1. Game 2 looked a lot better. Infinite stage. Take takes him to Souk on game 3, and Chanel holds on and gets it done.
Amazing.
What a set.
What a set, man. It just goes to show how evenly matched they were, man. It just came down to that 1 round. It was back and forth, but the momentum was on Chanel's side. He did such a good job in adapting as well. This man is going to be very dangerous for the finals. You know, Chanel, it's good to see him back. He's a fan favorite.
I'm a fan of Chanel. Look at him.
Hey, the Zafina stance, the Scarecrow.
Nicely done. Congratulations to Chanel, our first qualifier out of the LCQ into the TWT Finals. Oh boy, we are just getting started here too.
That's it, man. Absolutely. We're just getting started. So that's going to be Chanel. Our next match is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be Chikarin going up against Pekos. Now, you know, if you guys were here for 2018, you'd see that, you know, one of my favorite matches of all time, that Pekos versus Diamondback. You know, the match where Pekos was feeling himself at the start, then there was a God match, and then there was a final pixel. And he's back, and I'm surprised at how strong he's been playing, because I haven't seen Pekos for a while, but he's been taking out all these names.
Pekos is a name that's been around Japanese Tekken for a long time, right? Like he's been playing for over a decade, competing at the highest level. So he is no stranger to competition. Total veteran out here. But, you know, look at some of these highlights from just a second ago in this Take Chanel match, man. This was crazy. I mean, the way Take started, I was honestly surprised. I really thought we were going to have a close back-and-forth match, but 3 rounds straight, I was taken aback.
And the other thing as well is you can see there from that slow-mo, that single back that, as you mentioned, Rip, is so good for Zafina because it can make so many things whiff. And then, of course, the duck into while standing 1-2, confirming it caused Take a lot of issues because you can't really approach with jabs too much.
And that's so strong, right? I mean, we've always heard from JDTR, you know, the power of single jab, etc. And everyone's talking about how that's part of the Korean play style. So when I saw Arslan using it, I was like, this makes sense. You know, he's given, you know, the Koreans so much trouble because he got answered for the single jab. And man, this block here from Take final game, that was so clutch. He got in the first round, and I was like, okay, man, this is scary.
Yeah, absolutely. Jab to forward. So that homing move can be jab floated sometimes, but I mean, he had such a huge life deficit. The toe tap was going to finish it. And here in this round, Chanel started off so strong. It was always going to be a tough hill to climb there against a Zafina player, a strong Zafina as Chanel, right? So Take, unfortunately, dropping his first opportunity, but he is still going to be in the loser side with an opportunity to make it into that top 4.
No, for sure, man. But yeah, coming up next, we do have Chikarin going up against Pekos. And when we saw the regional qualifiers for Japan, I was wondering, I was like, man, are we going to get a 2-time back-to-back TWT champion? Like, it seemed like that's a possibility. And then Chikarin didn't qualify. So I was like, oh, man, the dream is dead. And now Rangchu's here, Chikarin's here. Rangchu's out, I'm like, the dream's dead again. But Chikarin's the last hope for a 2-time TWT champion. But he's got to make it in still. He's not there yet. He's 1 set away, but that's not close enough.
Yeah, and I wonder though, like, you know, Chikarin's been playing pretty strong today, man. You know, I know he's a grinder as well. You're always grinding the game. And, you know, with his Leroy, he does the highest execution. You guys might not know, actually, Leroy has some very high execution stuff,
Really?
Right? Yeah, like, and he's able to do that kind of stuff as well. So I can't wait to watch this. Ladies and lads, our next match coming up, going to be Chikarin versus Pekos. All right. There he is, the defending Tekken World Tour champion, Chikarin from Japan, going up against Pekos.
And what a story this would be, right? Defending champion had to fight his way through the last chance qualifier, one of the most stacked last chance qualifier terms we've ever had, and then make his way into this top 8, but he's not done. He's still not done.
It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. But what's the matchup we're going to see? I think we're going to see the Leroy versus the Geese. I think Pekos, I've never really seen him too much change character. I know he plays Bob a little bit as well, but
he used to be a big Bob player.
Yeah, usually I think nowadays he's just going for the Geese, and earlier in the LCQ we were watching him, he was just running the Geese. But from Chikarin, I think it's the Leroy. I think it's the Leroy the whole way. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting. And when I said the high execution stuff, if you do down back forward Leroy and counter hit, you can actually get a full launch. But you have to do a super tight micro dash, and Chikarin does it all the time. And I tried doing it in practice. I'm like, how does he do this all the time? Well, he's a grinder. This guy is a champion for a reason.
Well, I'm excited to see it. Leroy, you know, one of the characters I used to like using a lot, but I haven't used them much lately, and I didn't know that Chikarin was actually maining him now, so we will see if that's the case.
Yeah, all right. But I guess you have to say that Chikarin is the favorite here, right, to win this one.
He's the defending champ.
Yeah.
He's trying to make it a 2-time, man. The first ever 2-time.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's Pekos, man. So again, yeah, I'm expecting the Leroy and the Geese here, and the winner of this also will be going into the finals. Chikarin, can he win 2 times in a row? I mean, I believe he can.
These tournaments are so difficult. Just like even this last chance qualifier is difficult, right? And then if you qualify there, then you're going on to the finals, and that's even more difficult.
Yeah.
So for him to do that, I mean, it seems impossible. But he's Chikarin.
We don't talk about Japan enough as a region. I think they didn't have the best Evo, right? So maybe people aren't really talking about Japan as a strong region because Chikarin didn't do so well there either. I believe he lost to Joe Crush, he lost to some other people. But whenever it comes to these finals, whenever it comes to these big occasions, they do rise up.
That's the thing. If you remember back to when Chikarin became champion, Japan was also not the region that year that people were looking at.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't sleep on them, man, because I do believe that, Chikrin has a good opportunity to make the 2-time there. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what characters are going to be picked right now. I think Pekos is hovering over the Geese at the moment. And of course, is that the Jin? I believe we got the Jin. Now, historically, Jin has been a good matchup against Geese because of the parry, right?
Sure.
So I'm wondering if that's going to be the reason.
I mean, Chikrin also was a Chika Jin at some point, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. All right, are we getting locked in? I believe we are. Ladies and lads, here we go. The second match of the winners' semis is going to be Chikrin versus Pekos. Winner of this will also be progressing into the finals. Here we go. It's going to be Jin versus Geese.
I like that you mentioned, like, oh, I think we can see the Leroy all the way. First game, Jin Kazama.
I mean, I'm sure
these guys play.
I'm sure these guys play quite a bit though as well, right? So
sure.
he must know, okay, versus Geese, and that's the character he won the finals with. He's going to know what his plan is.
I'm more curious now, like, if he loses the first game, do we get the Geese mirror match? Do we see the Leroy come out? That's the kind of things that I'm wondering about. But it looks like they are loading in. That scared the crap out of me.
All right, here we go. Yes, it's going to be the Jin versus the Geese. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, of course, like I mentioned, Geese is a character that can be very, very high damaging, especially with the meter, right? But he has strings as well. If you throw out the standing 2 and try to go for any of the strings, Jin's parry will beat the highs and the mid, right? So, it's something you've got to be careful about.
Yeah, you saw Chikrin just test the parry just a second ago as well, right? And that was in neutral. That wasn't even out of a string. He just had a feeling about something. So, very curious time for that parry already coming out of Chikrin here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been dedicated meter.
Exactly. And that's the good thing, right? I mean, these are like calculated risks that Chikrin's probably calculating.
Okay, he's got a bar meter. Oh, no! Did he try to throw break?
Throw break from a distance away from the throw, so he hit 1+2, and that was the break that didn't need a throw break.
Yeah, exactly. All right, forward full counter here. That's the move, man. One of the main moves of Jin Kazama, that long range leg. Good stuff for Chikrin.
Yeah, definitely one of his core moves here. And look at the damage he got off of it as well.
Crazy. Good block and no punish. Pekos looking nice. Got the positioning, but Chikrin fighting back out to hit. And that should be the red.
No, boy, okay. Geese Howard with meter and raid. Do we have a chance for a comeback and not close enough for a wall bounce? Back 3-2 though?
Not the best combo.
Adam, bado meri awaaz aa rahi hai. Adam.
There's more meter.
So I said 3. Oh my God, Pekos with the comeback in that round. Beautifully played. And we're transitioning over into the infinite now. Here we go.
Comeback from Pekos here. And that's the power of Geese Howard, man. Crazy ability to swing the momentum of a round.
Yeah, and he used his meter really well. He had some meter remaining, so he decided to put on some pressure, get the plus frames, and put on more mix-ups.
Yeah, there we go. Forward trade this time. Chikrin fighting from behind. But again, Pekos has meter available again.
Yeah. Oh, you can't whiff. Why are you trying to go for the low parry there? Cheeky stuff. Pekos.
And Infinite Stage used to be one of the weaknesses of Geese Howard, but now, they've given him that Moon Slicer for the screw attack, so his open stage damage is better as well. Had the back beat, didn't confirm.
Nice.
Get that high out of here.
And that might be dead here. Is he going to go for the Rage Art? He will. Is that going to be dead though? I don't know.
I don't think it is. I think Pekos lives.
I think he might be alive. Oh, yes, he is. With a bar meter as well. Cheeky.
The strings, of course. Gotta be ready for it. But Chikrin on the board here. To start it off.
Going for the swiper. Here we go. Pekos. Nice. Keeping the damage as well. That parry is so hard to punish, man. It has some blocking frames in the animation as well. But 2 bars of meter now for Pekos.
Yeah, whoever designed that move needs to be fired. Hey, how about if this thing blocks on whiff? That sounds like a great idea.
Oh my gosh, he didn't block that though. Standing 2, and Pekos is going to take the first match against the defending Tekken World Tour champion.
Oh boy. And now, this is the part I was wondering about. If he loses the first game, what character do we get out of Chikrin?
Ooh, okay. Is he going to go for the Leroy? I mean, that is the character that
What about the Geese Mirror match?
Does he want to do that, though? Does he want to do the Geese Mirror? We'll see.
It's Tekken World Tour Finals days, He won with this character in the past, and now he's going to lose to it? Is that how we're going down?
I don't know, man. But it's the winner's side. He still have an opportunity, but he's stuck with the Jin. We're going to the geometric plane, so we're sticking with Jin here. He's going all the way. He has a game plan, Rip, and he wants to stick to it.
Man, that is wild. I mean, we already saw Take fell down to the loser bracket just a second ago.
Yeah.
And now one of these Japanese players is going to fall down there as well.
Those are scary players to have right there, man. But can he get the job done? I like the fact that he stuck with the Jin because he definitely went in with the game plan and he doesn't want to switch it up. Pekos, though, what a amazing first match.
Yeah, it really came down to that second round, the crazy comeback that Pekos had.
That gave him a lot of momentum.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, here we go. Second game. Let's see how Chikrin decides to adapt.
And game plan still looks similar, right? He's like staying at a distance, trying to find the forward counter hit, finds it there.
Yeah.
Very good at placing them.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Keeps the combo very simple. Oh, could have launched. That is minus 14 to down 2. Good break of the throw. Positioning. Down 2, guaranteed. Hey, trying to go for the low parry again, Rip.
he gets for a counter. He's like, if I get this one, we'll get the whole combo. It'll be great. Didn't find it, though.
I think Pekos is very comfortable when he's in that close range, right? Just poking away, jabs. And the 2D jabs, of course, very, very strong as well. They do recover quicker than actual 3D character jabs, too.
It's so cheap. It's so cheap. Sometimes the simplest things in the game are the most powerful.
Absolutely. And he's been using it well. There's a jab again, back 2. Chikrin.
Yeah,
Okay.
much less risky gameplay out of Chikrin this time, I feel like.
Yeah, just looking for the forward 4, just poking away. Try not to take any big risks.
Yeah, much more compact here. And even in those situations there, that back he's like, any chance that there is a potential back to come down, he's just blocking.
Yeah.
But man, the mixers are finding their way through here.
Yep, we'll give me one more hit. Go to the fireball. No, forward 4-2. Not long left on the clock. Go to the hell sweep.
LLRK with 10 seconds to go.
Oh, you go straight for the rage art.
Interesting choice. I mean, he could have raged up, but it would have been backwards.
He's going to do some decent damage, though, so he is in kill range. Pekos, what's he going to do? Oh!
Back to 1!
No!
The wild
my God.
standing 4! Oh my goodness. Okay.
Pekos says he's got 2 bars a meter as well. He's in a great position at the moment. 1 standing 2, and it might be the end of the round. Okay, look at this again. Just the jab pressure. Rip is in his face, jabbing away, really bullying him.
And he's trying.
Okay, good.
Back it up just a little bit. Nice parry there. Off the tech roll.
Very good. And now Chicken has a massive life feed, but that meter is scaring me. There
Good
we
call.
go. Goes for the swipe.
And perfectly called out the low there. Side wall situation.
Oh! There is maximum 3 bars a meter. Got a lot of resources to work with.
Oh man, you guys spend at least 1, right? The parry, get it out of here! I knew you wanted to spend at least 1. Of course you would.
You don't want to die with 3 bars, Pekos. You got to use it. But will Chicken let him?
That's the real question here.
Solid adaptation made by Chikurin at the moment. Pekos trying to fight his way back in, though. Can he utilize the meter somehow? 1-1-2 again.
We might have to see a Raging Storm, if he really wants to spend that bar.
He's really trying to use that bar, but Chikurin, he doesn't let him. There's that power you were talking about.
The crowd getting behind Chikurin right now.
Okay, so I said 3. Rage available. You have everything to work with.
Pekos,
Rage
you gotta
and
spend some meter.
Oh!
Raging Storm! I told you! He's got another bar! But can he survive the round? He's not gonna get to do it! Down 4 closes it out! Woo! And Chikurin ties it up.
Oh my God. Went for the Raging Storm. He knew he had to utilize the meter somehow.
He had to.
But in order to utilize the meter, he tried to go for the strings. You have to use the standing 2 or the back 3, but the follow-ups are punishable by Jin very heavily if he goes for the parry. So that's the thing. Chikurin knew, as you said, Rip, that he wanted to utilize the meter because he didn't want to die with it all, right?
Of course.
And then Chikurin, yeah, 1 step ahead, punished him for it. Yeah, man, that was a solid match for Chikurin.
Chikurin is out here playing some chess, there's some mental warfare going down here because using the meter, it's not a requirement, but you feel like you have to do it just so you can get some advantage. But that's exactly what Chikurin wanted in that situation.
Exactly. Playing 4D chess against a 2D character. That's what we like to see, man. That's what we like to see, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go.
In a 3D game?
Okay. Final match here between these 2 Japanese beasts. And one of these guys will be making it into the finals. Who is it going to be? We'll find out now. Violet Systems.
Hello.
Walls are going to be in
बोल
play.
रही क्या मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Oh, that's good. Final game. Who's going to the finals? Chikurin or Pekos? Jin Kazama versus Gisao. Not the match we expected, but that's what we're getting the whole way through it. Counter hit forward 4.
I mean, Pekos barely missed out, in the Amsterdam 2018 LCQ.
Right.
He was so close. He played amazingly. But can he make it? He's 1 step away, 1 match away. but Chikrin, oh my god, the health is coming out now, Rip. Hey.
Yeah, it's time right now.
Aye.
The running shoulder, the blockable shoulder. Chikrin first round, game 3.
He's looking more and more comfortable as these rounds progress as well. Chikrin just playing that keep out, back to 1 and forward 4. Pekos not sure what to do.
Yeah, he really seems like he's freezing up and just on the back foot the whole time now.
Oh my god, the backdash into duck. To the wall, big boy damage. Flip him over.
Oh, Pekos is in trouble.
Oh
Get
my
that
god,
D
7
down
golden.
The perfect.
Here we go now, Chikrin 1 round away from qualifying for the finals. Our defending champion.
And the forward fours are coming out, the health is coming out. There's a little whip punch from Pekos here. He's working on trying to get a meter.
It's been such a quick 2 rounds. Pekos hasn't really been able to build much meter.
That's exactly right.
There it is. Chikrin once again though with a massive life lead.
Huge.
It's not looking good for Pekos. Oh
Get
no!
it out of here! You want to spend that meter? I don't think so. Chikrin is going to the finals!
Chikrin, our defending Tekken World Tour champion, makes it back into the finals in the 2022 tour. Beautiful stuff there from Chikrin. Very good chance of doing so, man. Like multiple, you can see now that he has multiple characters to his disposal. He has the Jin, he has the Lira. I'm sure he have the Geese as well in the back pocket. If he needs it.
Akuma,
yeah.
like he won the TWT championship with last time.
He pulled out against Ulsan. Yeah. So he has options, and of course the adaptation we saw after losing the first match quite convincingly versus Pekos. I mean, just goes to show this, the level he's at the moment. So Chikrin's gonna be a dangerous person in this finals, as well as Chanel as well, man. I mean, we could talk about him as well. I mean, yeah, these are dangerous guys. But I think that if you were a betting man, you would say that Chanel and Chikrin were most likely to make it through this LCQ, right? I mean, that's what I thought.
Man.
That's what
I really don't know. I feel like, Bilal was a very strong contender as well in there. Shadow, I think, could have made it there, but Shadow's still in the top 8 here.
Yeah, opportunity.
So, there are a lot of big names out here. Kamako is another name that I expected to see in the top 8. Unfortunately, didn't quite make it in there.
Yeah.
But, Mihawk had a crazy run today. There were just so many players who made such good names for themselves here at this LCQ tournament.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like, so many matches. I was backstage. I was here early. It was like 9 a.m. I was like, I'm going to the venue. I want to watch as many matches as possible. There's like an amazing match happening on my right side and an amazing one on my left side. I'm like,
it's impossible,
what
right?
do I watch? Yeah,
it's impossible. Like, you guys watch them, even though, we're bouncing around match to match earlier, you still miss out on like half of them. Like, they would show you like 8 camera shots, like all the matches going on. Look at all these matches happening. You can watch one of them. You
want to have a split screen with like 8 matches. You can commentate all of them, man.
Right?
We should do that next time. But yes, we're going to be going into our loser bracket now, Rip. And looking at the players we have there, it is going to be the US and Korea coming up.
That's where we're headed right now?
Shadow and John Ding. What do we think about this one, Rip? I mean, Shadow, #1 in points on the leaderboard for the North America region. Didn't quite make it in for the regionals, right? The regional finals. But, man, Shadow, he's been playing amazing today.
He has been playing amazing. But honestly, he's been struggling from my perspective. When I'm watching him play compared to how I'm used to seeing him play, it's like he's almost second-guessing things. It feels like he's overthinking situations in situations he wouldn't in the past, right? So it's a level of familiarity he has that he's not experiencing the same results with. So he's adjusting to it on the fly. And obviously, he still made it to the top 8 here, so he's getting it done. But it's not been an easy path. And now for him to make it into this, he's got to go through John Ding and Take back-to-back to qualify for the TWT finals. If anyone from the US is going to do it, though, in this kind of situation, it is Shadow, though.
So composed all the time, right? And he has the fundamentals, he has the experience, and I think that's the most important thing, right? And the confidence to know that he has beaten these guys already. He's beaten top players already.
Yes.
He's a finalist as well. He was a finalist, beat Arslan in the Tekken World Tour Finals in 2019, right? So he has the ability. And John Ding, on the other hand, though, very, very strong. I mean, he's been playing very well in Korea, and then internationally when he came down to a tournament in Europe as well, and in Malta, played amazing. So John Ding, Rev Major 2, the champion. So, I mean, this is going to be a good match. And let's just stop talking about it now. Our next match, Shadow versus John Ding. I think they're ready. There he is, John Ding. A people's favorite as well, Rip.
Of course.
And Shadow 20Z from America, from North America. Here we go. This is going to be a good match, Rip. I honestly think it's going to be a good match. I don't feel like it's going to be one-sided at all.
I feel like both of them understand the task that's in front of them, and this is not going to be easy for either one of them. And this might as well be in the finals. I mean, honestly, this is ridiculous.
again, like John Ding was in the Tekken World Tour Finals. He made top 8 in the 2018 Amsterdam Tekken World Tour Finals. And Shadow 20Z, of course, like we mentioned, you know, had a great performance in 2019 in Thailand. So both these guys are finalists. They've been on the big stage before. That's what I said. They have the experience. They have the confidence. Now it's all about, Rip, who plays best on the day.
Definitely. And Shadow, you know, we've seen a lot of Zafina today. He did bring out a little bit of the Claudio, but it seems like Zafina is the character he's really playing as his main today.
Yeah. In a lot of the exhibitions and a lot of the tournaments I've seen him play online, he's been running the Zafina as well. But I guess with some matchups, he'd rather go for the Claudio. We saw him play against Fergus earlier, against the Asuka, and he probably wanted to go for the Claudio for the back three, having the knee and stuff. So he has, you know, his matchups in his head too. John Ding, on the other hand, really only running the Julia, right? I mean, we know him to be an Eddie and Lucky Chloe player too.
Exactly.
But we haven't seen that from him, actually.
No, it's been a lot of Julia the past few years. And actually, going back to 2019 in Thailand, I remember at that LCQ, John Ding was like, I'm going to pick Julia. I'm like, Julia? Why would you pick Julia? And that's what he's committed to since then, right? So 2019, 20, whatever, like, it's been like 3 years. And now, finally, Julia paying dividends. Here he is. You know, he wins Rev Major. Now he's out here at the TWT Finals. LCQ, 2 sets away from making it in.
That's it, man. That's it. Ooh, okay, loser bracket. The loser of this is out. No opportunity to make it into the finals now. But John Ding and Shadow, I can't believe this is the loser side. I can't believe it. I can't believe that one of these guys is not going to make it into the finals, man. But Julia and Zafina does look like it's going to be the matchup. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Korea versus USA. Zafina versus Julia.
Getting butterflies.
Oh, okay. Shadow 20Z. I mean, I feel like, you know, you mentioned that a lot of the matches that he's had have been so close. That's going to give him a bit of confidence. But like he's making it through, you know, he's battling adversity.
But it's so hard, just repeatedly.
It's tough, it's tough.
Beating him down, but here we go. Shadow versus John Ding.
Yeah, so I feel like, you know, in this specific matchup, I don't think that anyone has the upper hand. I think that, you know, Julia is such a well-rounded character, has every tool at her disposal. On the other hand, Zafina, her movement can still cause issues and her poking as well.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
Look at the sidewalk left initially out of John Ding here. He's got the character scouted.
One thing that's really scary about John Ding as well is that you never really know what he's going to do, man. He's so brave sometimes to throw out things that you would never think that he would throw out.
That's the fun thing about watching Johnny like that. Just throw it out, right? Yeah, it's a high. You can duck it, you can launch me, or it can counter hit you. I don't know.
Exactly, man. Brave, and look at this man, Shadow, just getting poked down at the moment. He did not let him out of that wall rip.
And that's the thing, right? He's taking away the backdash from Zafina.
Okay, down 3, gets him started, goes to the wild standing forward to beat the movement. Nice, count it.
And that... That's what I was on. We haven't seen a lot of those 1+2 counters, but Shadow is the master of doing it.
Yeah, and I think he knows that John Ding is actually naturally a very aggressive player, so using that 1+2 is going to be very important.
Yeah, very, very good analysis there.
Okay, hang on. Plus frames. Mix up time. Oh!
Get out of here. Uh-oh. Punish?
Nice.
Not even a punish, but all right, we'll take it.
We'll take that, man. 1 round apiece. I'm sure that Shadow's done a lot of research here as well, man. John Ding, you know that in this LCQ, who's going to be one of the favorites to take it, right? So definitely some research done here. What, 4-4-3? It's looking good. Shadow has positioning now.
Yeah, he looks so much more comfortable than the first round.
Okay, nice. Good confirm. Very back and forth in the moment. No punish!
Yeah, no duck in the high that time from John Ding either. Pressure here at the wall. Shadow got to defend. Nice sidewalk in the back. Doesn't get it.
Nice down jab. We're very, very even at the moment. Shadow has a slight life lead. Can he hold on to it though? Down 3, nice punish. Okay.
Trouble. No rage yet though.
Mix up time. With 12 seconds left, goes to the bow and arrow. It's going to be dead.
That was a really good bow and arrow, right? Because it's going to leave him without having any chance to use the rage. Kills him perfectly there. So John Ding now. Game point.
Yeah, that's the thing as well, man. It can be so difficult to go up against Julia when she's spinning around in your face, man. Using these stances. We see it again. Johnny trying to get the life lead early on. Down jump again.
Down 3's coming out now for Shadow, starting to poke away at the legs. Good stuff. Man, he's down back two.
Oh, trying to go for the backhand catch. John Ding not falling for it. He's seen that one before.
Wow, good chase down from John Ding with the forward 4-3.
So aware. Oh no, Shadow, he's stuck in the mud a little bit. Down 4-2 gets block punish.
Oh, big trouble here for Shadow, and John Ding is gonna get game one.
I feel like John Ding, you know, just stringing together this offense with the stances, you know, running in, using the shotgun spins, and Shadow really wasn't able to shut it down. On the other hand as well, Shadow, when he was using the Mantis 1-3 going into Scarecrow, John Ding was challenging every single time. So that's something that Shadow might keep in his head, that if he goes for the Power Crush, he could launch John Ding for that, right? So that's the thing. John Ding is playing a little bit risky here, but it's working out for him.
I'm real curious about the character selection that we're about to see, unless he's going to stage.
No, he's going to stage select, and I think it's going to be the Brimstone of Fight with Devil's Pit from Shadow. He's sticking with his Zafina here, so he's locked in.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, it looks like Zafina's his main character for this event. But man, this is a rough road. And obviously, Zafina is one of those characters that everyone had to have scouted coming into this finals, right?
Oh, yeah.
Zafina, Fang, Horong. I feel like those are the big three if you're going to the finals.
100%. And you know, of course, if John is playing against Chanel often, then he's going to have a lot of knowledge on how to go up against the Zafina as well. But here we go. Is it going to matter? Shadow, can he make the comeback? First to two. He just needs 2 matches to progress on.
I mean, he's lost a lot of first games today. Fergus was another one that you mentioned earlier. He lost that first game too.
And he just looks so much better after the first loss, you know? Like, so let's see if he can do it again. Good punish.
He's got a game plan, that's for sure. Let's see if he can keep it up though.
Okay.
Should have life bar lead here.
Oh, he finished it. He just finished the string. Like, surely Johnny's not going to finish this. Oh, okay, he did.
I guess he does. But yo, Shadow, where's the conversions, man?
Nice, there we go. Testing his knowledge there with the stances. John Ding, not looking good there.
Yeah, and also, you know, the timing out of the stance too, right? He threw him off with the timing of all lows. Because obviously you start wanting to low parry there, but Shadow, he was aware of it.
Big whiff. Oh, not a big punish though. Okay, goes for the low. Once again, John Ding just piling on the pressure, trying to get the life lead early on. A beautiful block on the down 3.
Yeah, John Ding's defense against his character has been great so far.
And he's got the wall positioning now. It's not where maybe she's Shadow now side walking around, but the hop because it come through, that might be dead.
I think so. I mean,
hang on. Oh,
no wall. Doesn't matter. John Ding keeping it nice and simple there, nice and safe. Close out the round 2.
Yeah. Okay, big punish. Yeah, minus 14.
Beautiful.
Good. What's going to be the Oki? Oh, mid.
That 14-frame conversion from Zafina is actually so good.
Okay, Johnny trying to find a way and goes for the running 1.
Yeah, what a choice.
Good break. Shadow playing very defensive at the moment.
He's always been very defensive, right?
Yeah.
Like that was what he was known for. He's thrown in a lot more aggression to his gameplay in the past year and a half. But man, couldn't find the counter at that time. And John Ding is doing a real good job approaching without being countered right now.
Nice, duck on the string and
where's
punish.
the wall standing 1-2s, you know, like we saw from Chanel.
Yeah, not the best punishment though. 4-3 plus frames. Shadow. Oh, good.
Nice low parry, okay. It's still not going to be enough though.
It won't be enough.
John Ding's gonna break. They dropped the combo, didn't duck the high. 10 seconds, no 1-2 counter hit.
Oh my god, 5 seconds left! Oh, the racetrack trade! Gonna go in favor of John Ding just a little bit quicker, and John Ding is 1 round away from eliminating Shadow from the tournament.
Zafina's got the infinite stage now though.
Gotta make it count, man. Shadow's been playing very, very defensive, very, very patient. You gotta get something started here for the counter hit from John Ding.
Party Crasher extension working out again for John Ding, and Shadow's in trouble.
Oh,
Huge
no.
lead for John Ding. Mad Axis, no break. Oh, did break.
Oh
my gosh.
Is this, I don't think this is gonna be it, man. It's the last chance for Shadow here in the LCQ. Is it dead though?
It's dead.
Hang on a second.
It's dead. The perfect John Ding takes it over Shadow. 20Z.
What a performance from John Ding. Shadow as well to make it here to the top 8. He wasn't able to go all the way, but coming from America and playing the matches that he did against people, you know, battling the adversity, losing a lot of the first matches and still making comebacks. This player is definitely one of the best in the world, man. And, you know, just unfortunate wasn't able to go further on the day.
I mean, there's only 4 that can make it through, right? John Ding also not qualified yet either, though.
Yeah.
You know, he wins this one, but he still has to get through Take later on if he wants to make it in. So only one of those 2 players is going to make it to the finals as well.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Take versus John Ding, another Korea versus Japan matchup. That's going to be for making it in too. So, one of these matches are crazy right now, man. And we're going to have a crazy match coming up next. But before that, let's have a look at the replay. Again, it's like, you know, John Ding was just, whenever he was going in with the stances, with the shotgun spins and the run-ins, 50-50s of course from full crouch, Junior really does have it all, man. She is such a well-rounded character, and John Ding's he ties it together really well, like the offense.
I mean, honestly, the way you just described it there, it made me think of Eddie. And then I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense. Tying in all the different stances and all the different mix-ups from it. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, there you go. It's an Eddie player using Julia.
Absolutely. And that did a ton of damage at the end as well. I did not think that was going to kill. Definitely. But yes, ladies and lads, that is going to be shouted out of the tournament, unfortunately. John does make it through. Super Akuma versus
Oh my
John.
gosh, that's what we're getting next?
Yes.
The EU versus EU matchup? I'm excited about this one.
Right, so let's talk about this one. Jod kind of only really made a break onto the scene during the pandemic. I never heard of him before that, right? But I'm like, okay, a Nina player. Let's have a look at how he plays. All right, cool. So he's got, entered a lot of ICFCs and a lot of these kind of tournaments. And I feel like, same with North America. I feel like a lot of your players coming through ICFCs and then going offline, making the transition. Right. Amazing development. Jod then going offline and showing that he could do the same thing he did online, but much better. The execution he has with that Nina, he hardly drops combos with that character. We know how hard they are, right? And not many people use Nina as well, and he's a specialist with this character. Right. I've seen him play against Super Akuma and win multiple times, right? But Super Akuma, Rip, I mean, this again, 3-time Tekken World Tour finalist. He was talking to me and he was saying, Spag, I really want to qualify for this. I want to make it a 4-time. And I think that's one of the reasons why he wasn't able to do well at the regional, because he put too much pressure on himself. But he's here now, Rip.
Super Akuma, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't he one of the highest points gatherers throughout the entire leaderboard?
He was number 1.
He was number 1,
ahead
right?
of me in points.
And if I'm correct, Shadow was also like number 1 in North America in terms of points.
Yes.
And Chikrin was number 1 too, right?
Yeah, I think so,
in his region. So a lot of those guys did make it through the regional qualifiers.
Yeah.
Shadow now just out of it though. Super Akuma, he has to win twice here still, right? He's in the loser side here, going up against Jod, who he said has beaten him in the past.
Yeah.
This is not an easy road for Super Akuma.
It's not, but if he is able to beat Jod, I mean, the Super Akuma and Pekos matchup has happened before. So, I mean, Super Akuma will be feeling confident about that perhaps, but he has to go up against his fellow Frenchman here. Ladies and lads, I believe we're ready here with Jod and Super Akuma, France versus France here for the Tekken World Tour LCQ. Woo! There they are!
Oh boy!
Ale, ale, ale! There's a super chant. There was one, I think there was a stream that Super Good is the Evo. Everyone was going super, and they thought they were booing it. Everyone thought
it sounds like, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a boo, man. Nah, they're chanting for him. There he is,
the
crazy.
The Sue, not the boo.
All right, Jod, there he is. So these guys have played multiple times. Of course, there's also, alongside the Tekken World Tour, there's also been a Tekken EU Cup.
Right.
So you had the Tekken France Tour, the Tekken UK, and all these times. So they've played a lot. So they're going to know how to play against each other. And recently, when I was able to watch an exhibition of theirs, it was very back and forth, but Jod knows the options of how to beat the jump-ins. And I think that's the most important thing about Super Akuma is he's the jumping Akuma. He loves them flippy floppies, Rip.
The flippy floppies?
He loves the flippy floppies.
Flippy floppy them.
Yeah. So Jod is going to be ready for this one, but again, Super Akuma, man, he wants it. A lot of people want him to qualify as well, man. He was number 1. For some people feel like he deserved it, man. But you got to do this. You got to do the thing.
Points aren't enough. You got to qualify. And Jod, I first became familiar with him really from UFA.
Yeah.
Right. And that's really where I feel like he put a stamp like, I'm Jod, I'm here.
Yes.
And now this would be the next level of that. Take out Super Akuma from the LCQ, punch your own way towards the final. That's what you need to do.
That'd be insane if Jod was able to make it through here, man.
It's possible.
One of our new school players from Europe, Super Akuma, though, trying to make it 4-time finalist. Jod, his path here had to beat Bilal and Infested to get to this position right now. That is insane from
Very
a new
difficult.
talent from Europe. But there it is.
Very difficult. Oh, man.
We're getting locked in, ladies and lads. Here we go. France versus France. EU, baby. Here we go. Akuma versus Nina.
I am so curious about how this one's going to go down. Everyone loves to see an Akuma lose, though.
There was also Kira talking to me about this matchup. The higher Shida step can cause issues for Akuma because it has auto block frames. I saw you, and that scared me too.
Tell you, man.
All right, here we go, first match.
The highest Shida step, though, how does it cause?
Yeah, the highest Shida step has inbuilt low block. So you have to use a long range mid that has a good hitbox to try and beat it. Down threes are going to be completely beaten by the high shooter step. You see him using it, right?
Yep. I see it already, yeah. Look at that.
Look at it.
Oh, man, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
We got a lot of Jod supporters out in the crowd, too.
And look at that, man. You see the high shooter step and then the down forward, too. Hey. Okay, he hasn't been hit now. He hasn't been hit even once, Rip.
Yo,
he's looking like a
the
parfait. Parfait! Allez, allez!
Damn, now they say it in French?
Yeah. Parfait.
That's like a yogurt cup in America.
Really? Lovely. All right. There's a high shield effect again. I mean, Super Akuma, I think his hardest job here is to get in. Get into that close range, that clean hit range.
Yeah, he's struggling right now for sure. Oh, wow. Yeah, the forward there, but didn't get him. Super Akuma finally lands a hit at least.
Yeah. Very difficult to get in right now. You can see why Jod was able to get so many matches against his top players, but Akuma does get a combo here if he goes to the wall.
Yeah, he's getting big damage out of this, but he spent the one bar he had for it, right?
Look at the jump.
What a choice.
Yeah. We're going downstairs. We're going to the beach.
They changed the music. Key charge.
Yeah, Super Akuma was very aware of that. He stayed on the floor. Nice. Rage available. Hang on.
Oh, no conversion, no down forward attempt. Even spent the raise drive. Spits on a wall flat. It's enough.
It's enough. Jod is 2 rounds up here.
Wow. Yo, John, Nina Williams.
A bar meter for Super Akuma to work with. Does it down 3. Hello, parry.
Hitty low parry.
Hey. To the wall. You see Jod so aware of the raw jump when Akuma's back into the wall as well. Good down 2.
Yeah, trouble right now for John this round though. Down 3 tosses. He can't high shoot a step with his back into the wall like that. Basically been the tail of this round so far, but rage mode now for John.
Nice. So yeah, catches him with that forward through that long range mid Super Akuma. Just slowing down the momentum a little bit. And he has a bar meter to work with. Hair though in the back.
That's a good start for John in this round here. Are really doing a lot with that forward 3.
Yeah, that 4-3 is such a good move, man. It's a good way to just shut down your opponent. It has good tracking, decent tracking, and it stops you from coming in.
Yo, these side steps from John though. Back to Hayashida.
Oh, again!
Even on the jump ins, huh?
He's got the lap. He's quite happy to just sit back. Goes to the orbital. Here we go now. The left lap beam, but he drops it.
Oh no, okay. Big opportunity for Super Akuma. He's got a bar, but not gonna get to use it. Game 1 to John.
Oh boy, Rip. That was comfortable.
Very comfortable. You can see it in his gameplay. And Super Akuma had so much effort in trying to get in against them, and he just couldn't find his way in.
Yeah, that's the main thing, man. You know when Akuma gets into that close range, that down 3 clean hit, just the threat of the down 3 can be so scary, but the high Ishida step and the general movement of Jod is completely shutting that down. Ladies and lads, this is the last chance here for the LCQ for Super Akuma, our point leader, to make it into the finals.
Oh my gosh, dude. Pressure is on for Super Akuma now. With the Akuma, of course.
What's the stage? We're going to go to the Howard estate, the Mr. Howard. We've got breakable walls now. But I think both these characters can get some big damage here.
That's a great point. Magic 4 to start it off for John.
Look at the combo.
Yo, the combo. What?
Trying to go for an extra hit. He got greedy. Nice.
Bounce.
Gonna break it. Can stick him in the corner. Mid. A little bit of a delay there on that string. I like it. He's got the life lead. Oh.
Man, I feel like he could have flow converted again. Damn, up forward 3, broke the wall, and that should be the round. John is 2 rounds away from eliminating Super Akuma.
Oh boy. It's still looking comfortable right now, Super Akuma. He's got to switch something up very quickly. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer is here, man. He is in big trouble.
Oh my god, look at that again. He's just not able to get the clean hit. Nice sidestep into the launch. John, you're an absolute villain at the moment. Playing like crazy.
What? Was that like a delayed hop kick from Nina? Rage mode Super Akuma. He's got the meter behind it. He's got the rage. 80% combo. Akuma can do it, but can he find a way in? That's been the problem. Not gonna matter. It is set point for John.
Oh my god, look at this dominant performance right now from John. Super Akuma has the meter, finally gets a down 3 on clean hit. Should be able to take to the wall and get some nice damage.
Wow,
Nice.
got him with the mix that time. Here we go.
Finally starting to net something together. We saw it all started with that 1 down 3. John now on the back foot.
Super Akuma trying to close it out here. Block the rage drive.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh, he went for toe kick.
No, there's no way. There's no way, John. No.
No way. He's gonna get the breakable. No, he didn't get it. Super.
Oh my God, John, no way. There's no way, John. There's no way.
Oh my God.
He dropped it.
It's not over. He's popping up. He's not done yet. Round 4, game 2. Super Akuma over to John.
Oh my God. He stays alive. Down 3, okay. He didn't get the wolf back though, Rip.
Super Akuma plays off of momentum. Ducks the high, doesn't get it.
Oh my God. There's the breakable. To the wall.
There's another one to break.
Oh my gosh. Big life feed here now.
Super Akuma. He got the combo. He doesn't have range this time. Spends his 1 bar. He's close to another one. I don't think he'll get a chance to use it though.
Oh my
Side
God.
wall.
What a combo there.
Ganna!
Final round in the second game to Super Akuma stay alive.
He is feeling it. He looked at the crowd. They look back at him. Here we go.
Very close to another bar meter here, Super Akuma. He's got to try and get that if he can. Uh-oh. Minus 4.
Oh my God! Huge input there for Super Akuma. So uncharacteristic. And now he spent the bar on that. Now he's got no meter to work with for this final round.
He went for the EXDP by accident, but the perfect punish there. Minus 14 with back 1. Huge drop. No resources now, Rip.
Yeah, that's incredibly huge here. Counter hit for John off the slide.
That's going to go clean wall splat. Not looking good for Super Akuma. Oh
What
my
the
gosh.
Which wall? No, he didn't know. Right when he blocked the way before.
We're going downstairs. Yes, we are. What's the combo here, Super Akuma?
I don't know. That wall is far though.
Ay.
He's not going to reach double range. 10 seconds. Super Akuma gets it done. We are tied.
Super Akuma somehow manages to win that match and take us to a final match. John, Super Akuma. He looks exhausted.
I think he broke his fingers slamming the desk earlier. But we got one more game. One more. Super Akuma's run this year is not over yet.
John looking composed though. He's like, okay, all right, cool. I let it drop. Maybe he got a little bit too confident, Rip. You know, he had a lot of momentum, and sometimes he can run away from you, right? Especially when you get hit by that down 3.
Yeah. But here we go. Final game. Super Akuma versus John.
What a set it has been. Kinder Jim to close it out. Let's go.
Are they booing or are they still? I can't tell.
Again, that high Ishida step, Rip. It's going to make so many things from Akuma.
He really seemed to go away from that too in game 2.
Yeah, I thought you stopped using it.
It was effective against the jump-ins as well in game 1. Counter.
Yeah, that's guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed launch after that. And that's a look at the damage.
That's a ton of damage. Standing combo started just like Akuma had.
Okay.
DP. Okay, Super Akuma, you got another crazy comeback in ya?
He hasn't got meter though, Rip. He hasn't got meter. Goes for the mid. Nice job. Gets around on the board.
I mean, if he got hit, he would have had meter.
Yeah. If he blocks 1 fireball now, though, he will. Hang on, there it is. Nice. It's like he's kind of waiting for John to come in now and to go for his down 3 instead of trying to force
It's a good idea, right? Because, you know, his offense against John has just been getting high Ishida stepped out, right? So let him come to you instead. Get the life lead, force him to come at you.
Oh, yeah, flippy floppies. Nice launch on the 1-2. It's going to be a clean wall splat as well. No break.
Uh-oh. Give me those arms.
Oh.
We got a break?
Yeah, I think so. Wipe the floor. Oh, no, another one.
Multi-throws. And just like that, once again, it is set point for John.
Oh, my gosh. Super Akuma, you're going to have to make another reverse sweep if you want to stay in this.
Oh, my gosh. This is crazy.
I think John, like you said, Rip, he's gone back to the thing that he did in that first match, right? The high shooter step. It's been working for him. Nice punish, though.
Small amount of damage, though, but this one's going to be a little bit more. That's really not a lot considering how much meter he spent.
Oh, he just let it go. He had the focus attack. Nice
out
here,
there.
Is he going to go to the wall? No, not quite. No break!
Oh my gosh.
Super
Steps on it. Wait, wall's going to save him? What a conversion!
Is this going to be it for Super Akuma? He's got John in the corner, though.
Oh boy.
Aye.
Super Akuma's year might come to an end. This throw's going to kill him. No, it's not the low kick will, though.
And John is going to take it over Super Akuma, eliminating the EU points lead and the world points leader from the tournament.
Wow.
What a performance. I think his hand is still hurting from smacking the table. Man. But man, we've got to give it up for Super Akuma. What a season he has had. It didn't really end the way he wanted, but you know, to get top 5 at EVO, to get #1 in the points on the global leaderboard, you know, like it's just a crazy year he's had, man. It's unfortunate he's not going to make it into the finals now because he was a 3-time finalist, trying to make it a 4-time.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean, he can still be proud of what he's been able to achieve.
No, definitely. I mean, you know, losing your countryman, that's a nice way to go out, right? I mean, you're not, at least you're not going out like, oh, I lost to an NA guy or something. You know, that would be so much worse. But this match was crazy, dude. The way this started, Ja just looked like he had it in the book. It looked like Super Akuma had no chance.
Yeah, definitely. It was so comfortable. I think that was the name of the game right there. It was just comfortable for Ja. But here, like, I think Super Akuma just used all the experience and all the passion he had just to make this comeback, you know?
Oh, for sure. I mean, you saw the passion when he jumped out of his chair and started hitting the table and everything.
Man, demon flipped. He did like he did the mid from demon flip. Man did that on the table, bro. It's mad. But yeah, and then, you know, managed to get the combo head down 3, forced his way in. And then here, once again, man, the combo, the execution, and the high Ishida stepping, it was too much for Super Akuma to deal with.
No, definitely. And, you know, you talk about, like, character matchups in Tekken, right? It's very rare that we actually see some really play out. But when you have these 2D characters, the matchups actually do find their way back in. And in this one specifically, you know, it's a character specialist with Nina finding the answers for it, which is just so fun to watch.
Yeah, and it was not even just like the high Ishida steps and stuff. It was the general movement as well. His ability to sidestep, side walk when he saw the jump ins, and even just raw jump. That's the hardest thing to anti is a raw jump. Anyone can do it after a 1-2 or down 3, but like when Akuma raw jumps in your face, you have to have the reactions, and he was there, ready for it.
It's almost like he would high Ishida out, and he saw the jump, and he would just throw out a button from high Ishida. He was like, this is going to hit him out of the air. So it was just well played from Ja the whole way through.
Yeah, man, absolutely, man. So it looks like that's going to be then Pekos going up against Jod, and I think from here on now, it's just qualifiers, right? I mean,
you look like you're doing magic spells.
Yeah, it's like it's not working, man. Oh, there we go. All right, so it's going to be Take going up against John Ding on the loser side, and then Pekos versus Jod, and these are qualification matches for the Tekken World Tour Finals, right?
Oh my gosh, what was the Jod and Pekos?
Jod and Pekos,
man.
yeah.
Okay, Jod and Pekos, John Ding versus Take. So we could have 2 more players from Japan making it in here, actually.
I don't know, what's our next match, though? Are we going into the winner's side? I believe we might be going into the winner's side, so I think it should be Chanel against Chikarin. Maybe.
Oh, interesting.
Just waiting on confirmation.
I thought we were going to go finish the qualifiers.
Are we finished the qualifiers?
I don't know, man. You tell me. I'm just waiting. Because
Because
after that, we would have top 4, right?
Yeah. We're going to get confirmation, though. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for tuning in here for the LCQ Tekken World Tour, man. It's been an interesting tour. It's been a very long tour and a cool one as well. Unique in the sense that we've had exposure to so many regions around the world.
That's the best part, for sure.
Yeah, and the finals that are yet to come are going to be full of players.
Today.
Yeah, today. We're going to be able to see some of these guys, these top talented players from different regions battling it out and showing what they're made of. And they've been waiting for an opportunity to have that, Rip. And, you know, I think as an American, as a European, we're very lucky to have that big stage. But these guys, I mean, this is their first time. You know?
Yeah, and it was, I'm so sad. Skywalker's not here. I'm so sorry, Skywalker. I was really hoping to see him out here. But here is a bracket update for you guys. You know, we saw there Chanel took it over Take 2-1 earlier. Then we saw Chikrin over Pekos. Both of them lost the first game, but still won the sets 2-1. So we'll set up our winner's final coming up later. Chanel versus Chikrin. But down below, right, we just saw John Ding take out Shadow and Jod take out Super Akuma, which sets up our losers quarters. Take versus John Ding and Pekos versus Jod.
And I just got confirmation, ladies and lads, mums and dads, family, friends and felons. It's going to be Take versus John Ding. Our next match coming up, a qualification match for the Tekken World Tour Finals.
Japan versus Korea. This is going to be a rough one for both players, but here we go. Take and John Ding making their way to the stage.
Rip, I don't remember the last time I saw these guys play. Like, John Ding and Take, this is a clash of play styles.
Like, in my head, these are like evil finalists. You know, like, these guys always make top 8.
Yeah.
You know, this is a huge matchup. Only one of them can qualify for the finals, though, and it comes down to this set right here.
I can't believe it. One of these guys is not going to qualify for the Tekken World Tour Finals. That's
what
insane.
happens, man.
All right, man, but John Ding, you know, a lot of people said coming into this tournament, you know, we watched Joker and other people were talking in the interviews yesterday saying that they felt like John Ding had a very good chance to win this tournament in LCQ. Just based on the fact that he had such a great season. You know, he won Rev Major, and that was a super stacked tournament, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then just in general, his performances in Korea have been really good. Take, on the other hand, I think has surprised a lot of people, right? You know, he's spent most of his time in Japan playing Tekken, right? But he's come out here for the LCQ to show what he's made of.
Yeah, and those player profiles, you know, Nobi was talking about how they've been practicing a lot offline lately, so I wonder if that's playing a part here. Because they were talking about, all Japanese players were talking about how they played a lot on Steam lately, but now coming to the event, they're all focused on the PlayStation 4. You know, they're having offline sessions again, so it's an interesting thought process here. Maybe this is why we've seen Take step up like we've seen of Take in the past.
Yeah, definitely. He was a household name here for the Tekken World Tour, right? He was always performing at the highest level, even in the older Tekken titles as well. But it's good to see him back after a very long break and still at that high level. I do remember, as you said, he was training with Nobi, and I would watch him, you know, bring out the Devil Jin versus Nobi Steve and just grinding out games for hours, right? But what's going to be the matchup here, though? I mean, I believe he's been running the Bob, so he's looking like he's hovering the Bob. On the other side, though, I feel like you don't want to play Eddie versus Bob. He's going to go for the Junior.
I think so.
Yeah, and I don't see the Lucky Chloe coming out either. So yeah, Junior versus Bob here for this matchup. And, you know, thinking about it, I don't think it kind of favors one or the other. Again, it's just going to come down to who plays the best Tekken. Take's kind of semi-defensive style versus John Ding's aggressive, unpredictable style. This is going to be a good match.
Yeah, and earlier when we saw Take play, you know, he looked so sharp with the Bob. I was very impressed with it, so I'm really curious to see what we get here in this one.
Yeah.
Take versus John Ding.
Korea versus Japan again.
Right.
Qualification match. Top 4 making it in to the Tekken World Tour Finals. So this is a battle for that minimum 4th place. Here we go. We get locked in. Now we're going to the arena. It's the Bob versus the Julia.
Arena stage. This stage is smaller than Souk.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think that at least at the start, the angle that Souk starts off at is really small.
To that closest wall, essentially.
Yeah. Right, let's go. And you know, the thing that we saw again with Take was that his defense has been really solid, right? It's like, and there's a lot of Julia players in Japan. One thing John Nick said in an interview was, it's really hard to play Julia versus Japanese players. He said that.
Interesting.
So we'll see.
I mean, the good news is they probably don't play like John Ding. Because he's willing to throw out the crazy, right?
Good punish, that's a chunk.
Wow. Run a power crush?
I respect it. Big whiff, no punish.
I love the step forward before the raise drive too, just to throw him off a little bit.
Okay, this is really, really close. First round, who's going to take it? Nice side step duck.
Look at the defense from John Ding. Take with raise. Will you spend the raise drive ever? Never.
No, he doesn't want to use it. It's too obvious for him. He doesn't want to throw it out. All right, first round to John Ding.
He really doesn't like using it, huh?
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, you know, it can be sidewalked very easily.
Right.
But yeah, I think, you know, throw it out at least for the first round would be something to try out. But yeah, nice. Here we go, John Ding with the launch.
Step on it.
FF3. Look at the pressure right now from John Ding, not letting Take get out.
Great
nice
defense
punch.
and that new hop kick for Bob there. Didn't have one of those before. It is a high hop kick though.
Yep. Gets a nice little bit of damage. Johnny still has a massive life lead. Rage available now for Take, but not going to be able to use it again as John Ding goes up 2 rounds in his first game.
Yes, clean so far, right? A lot of wall pressure from John Ding paying dividends.
Yeah. Oh, doesn't get the forward 4-2.
Wow, doesn't reach?
Tried to go for FF2. I think he just messed up. Yeah, messed up. Look at this from John Ding. Bullying right now with the jabs and the forward ones. Take hasn't been able to get anything started. Counter hit.
Yo, John Ding looks comfortable right now.
Rushing him down. Take, now what are you going to do? Okay. Good Oki. John Ding. Good interrupt.
Uh-oh. Double rage again.
Nice.
Wow. I mean, we talked about John Ding throwing stuff out, and Take's like, you know what, man? I know this one. Watch this. Meanwhile, John Ding said, man, it's hard to play Julia versus Japanese players.
They know the strings, man. All right, good Take on the board now, though. But John is still doing what he's good at doing, you know, just rushing down the opponent in that close range. 4-4-1 jabs.
Running one this time.
Nice shotgun. Got the shotty. Oh!
Good defense from Take, though. Interesting access for the combo here. I think we end up at the other wall.
Nice. So that's a 1+2. Oh, no!
Wake up, bow and arrow. Defense from Take's holding on, but power crush. Great choice. John Ding getting game 1.
That's it, man. You know, John Ding's so good at reading his opponent. His mind game is so strong, right? I mean, he'll throw out things. You'd be like, wow, that was so super random. But it's like, oh, no. He knows what his opponent wants to do. He knew that Take wanted to run in there and try to go for more offense. Power crush. Hit him right out of it.
Take thinking it over here. It's going to be a stage select.
Yeah. Was that the Devil's Pit I saw?
Looks red to me.
John Ding, though, looking calm and composed. 1 match away for qualifying yet again for the Tekken World Tour Finals. Wasn't able to make it in 2019. 2018 though, he was here on this stage, this very stage, in the top 8 of the finals.
Pressure is on here.
Take versus John Ding. Actually, both these guys were in the finals. That's crazy. All right, Devil's Pit. I wonder if Take is gonna like adapt a little bit here, change it up, try to play a bit more offense. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a little difficult, I think, to do that in Julia, right? Because even though you think of her as an aggressive character with the party crashers for the approach, she also has that magic forward to keep you out.
Yeah, definitely. She's so well-rounded, man. You always have to be on guard. Here we go. Good interrupt again.
Man, every odd for John Ding is the correct option right now.
He can do no wrong. John Ding steals back the life lead, goes for the sweep bang.
And Take's defense call out with the power crush again to end the round.
He has a read on him right now. He has a read on his timing and his move choices. John Ding looking really, really strong. Take, how does he open up John Ding?
I mean, he is struggling right now. We haven't even seen like a hell sweep attempt.
Yeah. I feel like John Ding hasn't really let him as well. You know, like you said, the jab and the shotgun spins completely shutting down the offense of Take. There we go.
Yes, sir. Wow, he's done the crowd dash one and got the bow and arrow.
He's breaking his shins right now.
All day.
Oh.
Look at the defense on Take though.
You gotta do more than that though. John Ding pushes into the counter hit.
Clip. Oh boy. Just like that, it is set point. TWT finals point for John Ding.
Okay. He's looking so comfortable, man. Looking really one-sided at the moment. John Ding in the driver's seat. Take not quite sure what to do here. John Ding once again, the aggression.
I mean, Take is getting some clutch blocks, but it's not enough damage. He's following up with it. That might be enough.
I don't know. Is it going to be enough to kill?
So. Ooh, no, not with the drop.
Oh my God. Okay. Take has an opportunity here. Last chance. Huge comeback needed though.
Take, do you got one in you with the rage?
No, it's not going to be it. John Ding is going to eliminate Take for the tournament and qualify for the Tekken World Tour Finals. Huge pop up there. Take, of course, commiserations, but
of course,
yeah, just really didn't have an answer for that Julia, dude.
John Ding qualifies for the TWT Finals here at the LCQ. We got another one, and there's only one spot remaining.
Okay, so just to let you guys know, the current qualified players from the LCQ are Chanel, Chikrin, and John Ding. And I don't want to film myself a little bit here, but I'm just going to say, those are the 3 that I said were going to make it in. That's all I'm going to say.
2 Koreans and 1 Japanese player, so far.
Yeah, but the next match is going to be an interesting one because it is Japan versus EU versus France, Jod and Pekos. So this, I expect a lot of noise for this one, yeah, in the venue.
I think the venue might make a little bit of noise for this one.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that last match, once again, you know, to talk about it, yeah, Take really didn't have an answer for the Julia at all. Like, he was way too defensive the whole time.
Yeah, and defensively, he was finding some openings, but really not a lot of damage coming out of those openings. Like, that kind of a block there, he would have like, oh, I got a big block, and I did a while standing for it. I did 10 damage. That was great.
Yeah.
You know, it's not enough.
Exactly. And keeping out John Ding was just like, that was where he failed. He wasn't able to keep out John Ding from doing the shotgun spins, going with the forward ones, and then just mixing up from full crouch. That's something that John Ding does so well. But yeah, John Ding just going to show why he's Red Major champion, why he's one of the strongest players in the world, and why he's a multiple Tekken World Tour finalist. He is going to do some damage in this finals.
That's exciting. I'm glad he's in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's talk about it right now, yeah? Let's talk about it right now, ladies and lads. It's Pekos versus Jod. Our next match coming up, France versus Japan. All right, so I'm expecting a lot of noise in the crowd, yeah, because we're here in Amsterdam right now, yeah? We're in the EU. All right, the players not even here yet. Oh, they are. Oh my gosh. There he is. Jod from France and Pekos. Now, Pekos was here in the LCQ last time. Jod is a new up-and-coming. He has come now. That's it. He is here. UFA and now at the finals in the LCQ. Jod looking to go one more to qualify.
A hero's welcome for Jod here. Crowd definitely going to be behind him in this one as he takes on Pekos for that last spot in the TWT Finals 2022. Man.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Now Jod is a bit of a lab monster himself as well. You know, he likes to learn about matchups. If he loses, you know, and this is the thing we see with a lot of the top players in the world. When they lose, it's their ability to be able to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, why did I lose? How did I lose? And what do I do better? And that's something that Jod has done time and time again. It's the reason why he has improved so quickly, right? And some people will say, like, I'm not, like, they get upset because they feel like, oh, I'm not really improving so quickly. It doesn't happen gradually. It happens in big chunks.